tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Welcome to the Microsoft plug. Good day, my friends. Complete random stream. Macro Bricks has done his stint of work, of meat, and exceeded all expectations. And now we're going to dive back into the cases of beer and my Lego. Complete random stream on a Monday night. Look, they even threw in an extra bag. I like that. I got a free bag, my friends. A free bag. Complete random stream here on a Monday where I'm pretty much just going to be doing what I do. Doing what I do. Playing music. A couple wobbly pops or two. Greg, how's it going? Man, another fellow that lives, breathes the Lego YouTube. Cheers! OBB, London Bridge Bricks. I'm on a train to London, so we'll tune in and out. I gotcha. Hey, well, if you don't mind me asking randomly, how is the public transit? Are you going to work? And the big question everybody wants to know, are you a sucker like Macro Bricks and work weekends? It did pay an extra $225, $250. It's like $1,800 for 3 days or something. So I'll take it. But the only downside, it was super hot out. It wasn't LBB hot out. It wasn't 40 degrees hot out. But today it was 32 out. It got up to 32. I even checked. It's like, man, loading up the tools about 5 o'clock, somewhere around there. Like, it's hot out. Why am I sweating more than normal? Whip out the old smartphone, right? Look that up. Weather app. 32 degrees. I was like, how do I even work in this? Cheers. Cheers to you, man. First. He's the first. And to that, that's right. Nobody hits as hard as life. Yep, I'm off to work. I do work weekends if I have to. Kicker, if you have to. Always chase the money, mate. Got to pay for all the new waves of Lego. That's right. That's right, my friend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Complete random Macro Bricks live stream. And kicking it. Greg, London Bridge Bricks. 100% off to work. You are that day ahead of me. Well, 8 hours anyway, somewhere around there. Off to work, got to pay for that Lego, just like the rest of us. And speaking of which, Greg, are you getting the castle on the 3rd? Now, you are that 8 hours ahead of me, so you're getting like half a day early. Yeah, I do get that. Are you getting that castle? Because I'm looking for people to do a castle live stream build with. I'm gonna play some music here real quick. I wanna find some people to build that castle. Shy Time. I'm gonna reach out to Shy Time. Shy Time is my time. As if you're not getting that castle on the 3rd, dude, we gotta do a live stream build and booze. That's what we gotta do. Good to see you, mate. Likewise, man. Likewise. Always having fun. Always having fun. I do got a video coming out. It's set for a scheduled time. Did I already take this horse? took these minifigures. And in that video, I just want to say and reiterate, even right now here in this moment, how great Lego YouTube community is. Man, you guys, we have so much fun. We're joking, we're laughing. Sometimes we get serious. Ooh, we got another ballista we're making. I'll take that. I'll buy that for $1. We're having so much fun joking. I'm serious. Like, should I be setting up this GoFundMe account for Brickworld Chicago? I got 3 days coming off of work coming up here, and you know what? I might just get one of those moments where I go set up a GoFundMe account. Don't even tell me I'm missing parts already. Go set up a GoFundMe account for Brickworld Chicago. We could get a pretty coin, and as if we could not fly some people up in there. I feel like next year when they ask how many of you are YouTubers, more than half that crowd's gonna stand up, man. Next year, there's so many people that are saying they're gonna go, and because of world events, they didn't get there this year. I lucked out somehow, definitely lucked out somehow, and I'm glad I did because I met some of the most epic people. Eric Bricklock, Illinois. We got Shy Time is My Time, BFAB, Stud City Bricks. Traveled there with Jacob, T-Mog 217. Man, we were going kind of Han Solo together in a way. Well, I'm hitting those right hours because apparently, Greg, you're the only one that's up right now. That's awesome. Nope. I'll get it later in the year. Ask Fooling with the Bricks. You might be getting it. Nice. Okay. Yep. Lego YouTube community is cool and supportive. Yeah, they're too good. Too good for sure. Catch you later, dude. Just pulling up London Bridge Station. Hey, super cool. I'm going to Google map that just for curiosity, to be honest. Have a great day. Happy Monday to you. Hopefully it's a quick and easy work week for you, my friend. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for chiming in for sure, bro. I am actually just randomly building live stream. I probably even should be on camera because we're getting deep here. Kingdom 7187. It's like a prison breakout, I believe it is. That's what I'm doing. And I'm just happy. The only reason I'm live streaming right now is I'm super stoked to get back into some content and be off of work. It's been hot, man. Hot, long days. And I'm bitching about it. Yeah. That's 100% right. If it sounds like I'm whining and I'm crying, it's because I am. What up, Triple D? Good to see you, bro. He's saying night. He's lurking. Good to see you. If you guys haven't checked out the honey pot, this is for the rewatch gang. This late night, we got a couple viewers going on. So those gray or white? Those are white? I don't see any. Okay, I do. I lied. I see white pieces. For the rewatch gang, because right now it's kind of short and sweet. Man, the honey pot's where it's at. Some good peeps up in there. I wasn't supposed to add that, was I? What did I do wrong here? Yeah, I was. Okay, those are going on top. All right. I was screwed it up within the first 3 steps. I can see that. Well, you know what? Let's start racking up some copyright claims here because it's a random stream, random music, random shenanigans. Things can go down. Built in my old school Kingdom's Prison Breakout. What song do we got up on the list here? It's one of the favorites. I think Thomas Davey mentioned this one. Good old Dusty Bricks. Happy birthday, Dusty. I've probably played this song about 200 times here on the street. But it's a good one. It's a good one. So I'm going to play it again. Oh, looking up like that's a mind sore, that's for sure.
To keep me company, I took the rear view off of this so forward, so I only see in front of me. Now,
there we go. This is Jelly Rolls, Son of a Sinner. One of my favorites for sure.
I never get lonely. I got these goals to keep me company. I took the rear view off of this so forward, so I only see in front of me. Now the past is out of sight and out of mind. Swore I'd change, now I'm back chasing these white lines. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs.
That's probably way too loud. My bad. Sorry.
'Cause I'm only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong. These back roads got me.
That was extra loud. I really apologize for that.
Friend, I'm done for the last time. I'm lying to myself again. I always say that I'm on my way back here somehow.
Good to see you too, Ian. Right on.
I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs.
See how completely you said it.
'Cause I'm only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one call away from
the one I bought.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong.
Crucial pieces.
Mistakes I made, I paid for them to cash. Walked a million miles on broken glass. I'm feeling like I'm fading.
So way too hard.
Slowly breaking. My papa peeling, smoking, make the drink. Talk to God and tell him what I think.
We just want to hear it in the background a little bit. I just want to hear it a little bit. It doesn't need to be overpowered like that.
Searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why.
Man, I love these one-piece steps. That was 3 pieces. 1 piece, 1 piece. Like, what a challenge. I love it. Oh, look at that. 1 piece, 2 piece. Oh, man. Lego. I love how your 2012 instructions are just full of challenges. One piece at a time. Gravy. What song's up next? Oh shit, don't look up like that. Makes the room spin. Oh, skip ad. We don't want that crap. Oh, this is another good one. How much we played this thing?
Dude, drop that thing, baby.
92 times at least.
This song is called Only. It's on the album Addiction Kills.
Damn. Much better. Now you can hear me. My bad, man. Blowing out you guys' speakers. I wasn't really paying attention to how it all started. The loudness of it all. Completely out of line, macro books. Completely out of line. And I need two black. They look dark gray in the instructions, but they actually are black.
Have mercy on me, please, God. I don't wanna wake up. I'm living in a dream right now. Only place I ain't a fuck up.
Yeah, this guy's probably one of my favorites.
Only place for me to be right now. I only feel right when I'm
Got a cage door. Oh, somebody's getting locked up tonight. You know what I like? I like not having to work tomorrow. That's what I'm liking. And when I say I don't gotta work tomorrow, unfortunately I still gotta fill out some paperwork. Go drop it off. Probably notch out a couple of shelves. Other than that, I still don't have Great. Yes, that's good.
I only feel right when I'm doing wrong. I only feel right when I'm doing wrong. I only feel right when I'm doing wrong. I only feel right, said I only
Dark, is it dark there or black? Looks like dark there. I bet you it's black. I don't see a dark there. What is there? Found it. Yeah, that. Oh, times 2. Oh my goodness. Very well. Just move the table there.
Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. Won't you pray for me? Live in the dark.
Take your music requests. I mean, if you're watching Late Night Macro, you got a music request up in here.
Still in love with the heartless. I feel like it's all I know. Maybe I can't let go. Monsters I can't control. Hope the Lord saves my soul. I have been struggling, staying tug of war with the view of the demons I know.
Look at that.
I have been shut
Nailed it.
Look
at that. This one. Oh, it only needs one. I was going to say first try. Epic fail. Just wrangle that up there on the windboard. The second piece, but I only needed one piece. Got ahead of myself there for a bit. Where's it going? Right. The dogs are going forward. Did I mention how much I like not having to work today? Because it lets me do stuff like I'm doing right now. Enjoying my free time. Not having to worry about the laziness. Did I flip that page? Or the page there? Or we're having to worry about the craziness of the world. in all its glory.
Love the hardness from the album Crosses and Crossroads. I like that one.
Comfort of your own home is pretty good these days. You know what I missed? Damn it. Now I think about it. I miss Mock Monday. I miss Mock Monday. I mean, I got home at probably like 5 or 6. Actually, probably about 6:30. But I still miss Mock Monday. Damn it. Secret Squirrel, what up? Yo, Cliff. Yo. Cliff's up late night. Cheers, buddy. Dog's listening. He's lurking. I knew it. I was thinking to myself in my head, I better watch what I say and do, because I knew that dog. He's kicking it out there. He's kicking it. I always appreciate a good virtual news, I must say, too. Good thing about beer, Doc, is you don't get the head bobs going on. My virtual news debut. That's the most epic virtual news I've ever seen. So yes, thank you guys tuning in. Much appreciated. Love hanging out with you guys. Late night, early mornings, midday, mid-afternoon. Nice. What up? What up, Macros? The Secret Squirrel. Just kicking it. Can't believe Lego ran out of the forest gift with purchase before the 3rd. They already ran out? What? It's going darn good, Cliff. I don't have to work tomorrow. Or on the 3rd, when I'm going to be standing in line to get my castle set. I will be at that mall, 1st or 2nd. The only person that ever beats me is T-Mog 217, Jacob. It's the only person I've ever seen in the city make it to the mall, whether it's release day, August 1st, January 1st. It's the only person I've ever seen beat me to the mall. Bricks and beer. Oh, yeah, you love bricks and beer. Yep. It's on. Oh, my goodness, already? Wow. Well, at least I snagged one with my August 1st random purchases. The Viking boat, Galaxy Explorer, Noodle Shop, 4 of those dark blue stunt spikes that look like a Harley Davidson, where I'm going to have to take an eraser tool. 1 stunt spike tub. That was my August 1st purchase for my gift with promo. And now they ran out for the castle. Of course, we seen it coming. We gotta get late night Brick Hive up in here. He's gonna lay it down, man. He's gonna lay it, man. On Sunday. I didn't want the castle no more. He's gonna be laying it down. Pissed off. Of course they would sell out. That's exactly what he's gonna say. Of course they'd sell out. All Lego had to do from the very beginning. Now that we're going to go off on this rant and rave, all they had to do. Why does this look like a light gray when it's a dark gray? Is just release the Forestman gift with purchase. Gift with promo, gift with prizes. Excuse me, sorry, this is new dentures I got. All they had to do was release it with the castle. Just tie your themes together. If you're going to give us the vintage hotel, boutique hotel, give us the vintage taxi at the same time. Tie them together. Yes, we're going to buy the stupid set no matter what because we want it. And then we're going to buy all your extra crap because we want the stupid car. You're probably not going to get any more people buying the set and the car if they're put together. We're already buying it all, you guys. We're already buying it. We're not going to go... You're not going to get 8 more AFOLs to buy the boutique hotel just because the car's with it. They either want that hotel or they didn't give a shit about that hotel, right? Same with the car. You either wanted that car or you didn't give a shit about that car. Same with the gift with purchase Forceman said. But all they got to do for Lego to be a gift with purchase, to me, that sounds like, thank you, consumers, for buying my shit. And to thank you, I'm going to give you a little bonus set that corresponds with the theme that you're buying. Boutique hotel or the new castle. Or a battle pack or something that corresponds with the set you're buying. So Legos already dinked me. That's right, they straight dinked me. When was the first release of that gift with the purchase Forceman set? $200. Boom, I had to spend it. August 1st. I didn't want to miss out on the gift with purchase, so I got my August 1st sets in on my August 1st. I would have maybe not bought those sets on August 1st and bought them with the castle or bought 2 castles or whatever. But now they're sold out, right? So you had to get them in on August 1st. Boom. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Lego pulls some trick out of their hat. And like, ooh, all of a sudden we got them with the castle. So they keep... We're buying like 1, 2, 3 purchases just to get that stupid gift with purchase Forceman set. Just put it with the stupid castle. And give me a battle pack. Nice, Miss Andy. How's it going? Max, West Coast Bricks. You're up super late, bro. You dropped this thing. Nice. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Hey, I'm just ranting and raving because you know what? Lego hates me. And I know it. I know it. I didn't know it yesterday. But you know what? I know it today. It's not my... Lego, like, jeepers. I mean, we don't know 100% if it's a direct correlation. I'm starting to see Ryan M&R Productions a little bit more and more. Hey, maybe he'll make a cameo on the Saturday Shenanigans. But if he can push for a 501st battle pack, and if there's not a direct correlation, but there probably is, right? There probably is. Could he not get us like a medieval battle pack? Come on, Ryan. Cheers to that, bro. Tell Lego they need to give us a Castle Lions Knight Black Falcon battle pack. Max, West Coast Bricks. To be honest, don't even like the classic castle stuff. Ooh, I managed to get 3. 3 of those gift with promos. Gift with prizes. Oh, my bad. Those damn ventures again. I'm still getting used to them, you know. The gift with purchase. That's right. That's cash in the bank. Even if you're not into that classic castle, watch. Man, I'm starting to think maybe you're a little bit younger than I thought you were. How are you not into classic castle? What? You know what I just realized? Dude, this isn't a regular window insert. Check this shit out. I got what's the best camera here? This one? Can you see the pieces in the middle? We'll call them mullions, all right? As a cabinet maker, the pieces in the middle of your door are called mullions. If they're decorative pieces on your actual kitchen cabinets, they're called muttons. That's right, they're called muttons. But an actual man door or window, they're called mullions. Hey, You go Google that shit. So that one, oh look, you dropped it. Versus, where's my Windows bin here? What's this one? Windows and doors? Look, these are completely different. I have never seen those window inserts ever. Ever. No wonder they wanted so much from my PayPal account for this set. Damn it. Okay, so let's see if we can see this on camera. I'll try and show it on both cameras so it doesn't look too fucked up. Alright, that shows up. Damn it. Damn it. Dropping shit. Okay, show it on the other camera here. Just because this camera might be better. You know, it's the round tops that are really wrecking me right now. Here we go. Second camera. The difference. So this is the unique window on this side. This is the regular ones that you get like from every other set. Interesting. Interesting. I have never seen a window insert like that before. Well, thank you guys for tuning into that 3-minute process of showing you the difference of the window inserts. That was quite the process there, but you know, we got her did. Got her did. Nice. What up, Craig? Got the Craigster Brick Stage Pass. Cheers, man. Cheers. Ninja with the bricks. 2 hoop salute to you, my friend. But cheers to that. Oh, the Speed Champs on August 1st. You know what? That slipped my mind. I totally forgot. I totally forgot about the Speed Champs. Son of a bitch. Forgot about the Speed Champs. Damn it. Probably sold out by now. Right on, right on. Man, we're getting busy here in the late night. I was going to shoot like just a quick 1 hour stream here. And now we're getting views up in the house. The locals down at the watering hole, if they're calling. Good to see y'all, man. Good to see y'all. Like saying I got the Speed Champs Ninja hyped. Yeah, they are. You hype them up. Ninja's always hyping it. He's always hyping it. Oh, I miss him chat. Oh, I miss a lot of chat. Somebody saying hello to Brick Cools. Damn. Cataracts is starting to get close. Damn, cataracts setting in. Making my chat all squinty-eyed, and you know what? You say we also just scroll. Totally forgot it was the first until I went to the right date at work. Yeah, that work always keeps you in line, doesn't it? Damn work. I passed on the first, saving myself for the third. Yes, sir. Man, I'm getting that castle on the third. I took 2 days off work to get that damn castle. And I busted my butt in the heat this weekend to get tomorrow off too. Some life stuff came up, but at the same time, I'd rather work 3 12-hour days versus 4 8-hour days. Get her did up in there, you know what I'm saying? And then come hang out and build epic sets, throwback Thursdays, but only on a Monday. I want that castle, man. The only thing that can go wrong is if the store gets like 3 castles and I'm fourth in line. That's the only thing that can go wrong. Other than that, I have planned, right? I've prepared. The only thing that's left to do is execute. That's it. That's the only thing that's left to do. I've planned, prepared. Those are the 3 steps, my friend. My friends. More than one. There's more than one people in the chat back. Come on. Get it together, bro. Get your shit straight. Tasman, good day. Good day. Sammy says, I haven't gotten anything yet from August 1st because I'm saving up for my holiday. Holidays are, they're almost more needed than Lego. I'm not going to lie. Almost more needed than Lego. Appreciate it, Taz. Right on. Got the Craigster quick stage pass. Say hello to Taz. Ninja with the bricks. Did you get your speed champ sets? The secret squirrel? Well, squirrel totally forgot it was the first. Ah, that's where it came from. Okay, until I went to work with the right date. Yeah, damn work. Yeah, so that's the only thing that can go wrong is if they only get like 5 sets on August 3rd, and I'm like the 6th person in line. What I'm really hoping for, dude, I hate to be that guy. I'm a greedy bastard. I'll admit it. I hate to be that greedy bastard. If they let me buy 2 sets on August 3rd, I'm buying 2 sets. Max is asking, what you building? Love those shorts, Max. Like that filter you put on there. That's funny stuff. I'm building 7187. We got the Kingdom's old school prison breakout. I bought this pretty much for the minifigures. That's it. But I figured because the castle's coming out, I'll get her did and build her up. That's what we'll do. And I'm excited. I haven't mentioned it before. I'm going to mention it again. Just because I'm also excited. Not only for the castle, but because I don't have to work tomorrow. We're supposed to be saving for Brickworld Chicago, but you know what? Instead, I went and bought more beer, rocking her out on a Monday, which is Macro's Friday. Now, I think I screwed something up here because does that line up? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. You know who we missed at Brickworld Chicago? Well, many of you. Well, actually, all of you. But Max, damn, dude, I was looking forward to meeting the whole crew. A couple of Brickheads crew for sure. All right, what else we got for great music to play? What else can you think of? We got Miss Amby in the chat, so let's jump into some Linkin Park. I know Miss Amby mentioned she's a fan of Linkin Park, so I got a couple gooders from Linkin Park that I like to listen to. What's this one? This is a good one. Of course you're going to drop an alcohol commercial up in here. You've been listening to me the whole time, haven't you? This one we could turn up a little bit because it's kind of a quieter song. I bet you if I shared my screen an extra copy, I'll take your copyright claim here and there just for some good times. Listen to the music I want to listen to while I'm building.
Were the signs I
But if I shared screen, hit me.
Can I
Oh, we got AAA. Nice.
not to hurt
AAA Aussie Goods.
anymore?
Cheers, man. Hopefully all is good, and if not, getting better. Best to you in the health, wealth, and happiness, man.
Was asleep. There are things
It's been a bit of a rocky road, but I hope all is turning up for you, bro.
But I can't keep. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are.
Why does your black pen look like dark gray?
Quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well,
Speaking of which, you know what I want to do real quick? I'm going to take a moment. Look up. It's going to look like I'm looking back into the back of my head, but I'm actually just going to the Lego website and Google, and I'm going to look up the instructions for the new castle here. Google. New castle set.
And you should be. It's not fair. Just 'cause you can't see it doesn't mean it.
Give me a number here.
They say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars?
Well, I can probably order online. If I go on Lego, I want to see if I can enter shop. Let's see if I can enter the instruction number into bricks and pieces and order some horse armors. That's really what I'm trying to do. Shh. Don't tell Shy Time that. And then we'll get back to some building here. I just want to see if I can do that real quick. If I can order that set number into their bricks and pieces and see what kind of pieces comes up.
Who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? Flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If the moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one
Flying
more
Dragon,
light
stupid
goes out?
Super Mario, Noodle Shop, very cool set. Very cool set. We got some Mickey Mouse, overpriced Speed Champ sets, Star Wars, Stupid Mario. Sweet, the new Austin. Oh, Speed Champ is only $30. Sweet. Okay. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Where's the castle? What set number? Where's the castle?
Caring for our communities means reducing single-use plastics. That's almost
$500
Canadian plastic straws each year alone.
Holy
and we're
shit.
not done
Good thing
yet.
it looks
By the
good,
end of
though.
2025, 100% of our guest packaging will come from renewable, recycled, or certified sources.
You could switch out those windows to make them little crosses as well. Okay, set number. Item number 1035. Okay, so I'm going to go 1035. So I'm going to go to bricks and pieces now. Where are we at? Pick and build.
Something inside me that pulls beneath the surface.
You don't make it very easy. 10 to 5.
Confusing.
That's not right.
This lack of self-control I fear is never ending. Controlling. I can't seem to find myself
Interest. Pick and
again.
build.
My walls are closing in. I felt this way before, so insecure, crawling in my skin.
Take a break.
These wounds, they will
not heal.
Fear is how I fall.
10, 30.
What is real?
Oh, 5.
This comfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me. Distracting.
Okay, pieces come up. Bestsellers. Okay, let's put on off. Show all the stuff on. So I don't know if those horse numbers are so low. Alright, it's showing on the bows, crossbows. Let's see what we got. All the way to 36. Hey, we might be in luck. Cheers to that. Let's see how much horse numbers we get. Come on. Alright, we got a horse. Oh, horse for 656. That's expensive horse right there. We got a green frog. Page 4. Share my screen, shouldn't I? There's a lot of technical pieces up in this book. Okay, good to know. A whole lot of technical pieces.
Fear is how I fall. Confusing what is real.
Oh, what do I do? Okay, I'm on page 10 of 36, and I'm not seeing any horse armor. But they're showing all their pieces, so we might be in luck. Dude, I will order 20 of those horse armors right now. I don't even care how much they cost. Oh, you got a mini cleaver, that meat cleaver? I want to serve up some of those pirates with a whole bunch of meat cleavers. You know, you get like the farmhouse mob type look. Faction. The villagers rioting with a bunch of meat cleavers. That'd be hilarious. Alright. We got some hair pieces. Come on. Got a barrel. Got a fill for gig. Where's my horse armor? Come on. Hook me up. Oh. Page 16. Okay, page 16.
When you suffered enough and your spirit is breaking, you're growing desperate from the fort.
19. No, 19. Okay. 20. You got the flat tile 2x2 round bullseye. That's not as cool as the one this K-Town Bricks has, though. You got the mini hat, which looks like a beehive. Shout out to Triple D. Uh-oh. helmets. Lots of headlight bricks. We got some pieces that are in black that would fit Forestman gift with purchase set. Gift with prizes. Gift with promo. Gem interest. Okay, that mini hat. Okay, this is the same page we're on. 21. Make sure I'm not missing no pages here. I don't want to be screwing this up. Okay, we got the bullseye. We've seen that bullseye already. Okay, let's go back one more. Because I hit a wrong button. I went from like 19 to 34. Okay. All looks good. 20. 21. I'm not seeing any of this horse armor. Where's your horse armor? I'm seeing mini legs. I'm seeing hair pieces. I'm seeing technic bricks. I'm seeing arch pieces. I'm seeing cylinder bricks. I'm seeing wagon wheels. I'm seeing minifigure torsos. Like I mentioned, this black piece from the Forestman hideout for the trees. Window inserts. More Technic, leaf pieces, corner round tiles, flower pieces, plant pieces. Where's parts? Come on, how you doing, Lego? Hurry up. So that's looking kind of gruesome there for a minute. Screaming in the background. Only on the macro breaks live stream. Sounds like Halloween here on August 1st. 2nd. So it's probably 2nd right now. Let's see the horse parts. Okay, 31. 31 to 36, alright? A whole lot of pieces. No horse. 32. We're getting some helmets sold out. Mini Knights helmets, they're all sold out. All right, the quiver. Oh, the quiver sold out. What? The pitchfork is sold out. You're telling me the minifigure accessory pitchfork is sold out? I have to cheers to that one. The pitchfork is sold out. I needed more of those. I was going to go with my meat cleaver and my pirates, you know. Black Falcon Army. I was going to do a pirate army. They were going to all have like pitchforks, meat cleavers, and you're sold out of your pitchforks. What am I going to do now? Catch when someone's time runs out. If a moment is all we you sold out all your Black Falcon helmets. You sold out the quivers. Well, good thing I loaded up on those quivers. Okay, page 33. Apparently we're in sold out territory. You're sold out of the minifigure heads. Of course you are. You're sold out of the mini armor. Of course you are. You're sold out of the white bread piece? What? You sold out of all these pieces. Excuse me. Wow. It's not fair. Sold out of the Black Falcon shield. You're sold out of the Black Falcon legs. You're sold out of the Black Falcon torso. Wow. Last page, 36. They don't even offer the horse armor, the horse parts. So even if I want to order more, you can. If If I called Lego and I said, hey, my horse armor, my horse bars showed up, they're all bent up and cracked. You think they'd send me new ones? If I just called them, I was like, yeah. They're all wrecked in the box. The box was squished or whatever. Even if I lied about it a little bit, you think they'd send me new ones? Well, that was a bust. I went through all 36 pages. How the hell are you sold out of your ore? The minifigure ore for the rowboats. You're sold out of the ore. Come on. You know what song I just thought of? I got a song this. I can't listen to hot with this Let's go. Oh, looking back in the back of my head. Holy cow. Let's try a remix after this.
Better living from better sleep. Click the link to learn more. Ashley Home Store.
Man.
This is home.
Stop.
Lego.
Canadian car companies are lying.
Can't believe. You know, in the good old days of bricks and pieces and replacement parts, you could just enter in the set number and you could order minifigures, you could order the bards, the horse bards. I didn't even see those flags, like the new Lion Knights flags that go on the castle. I didn't even see those on there. So I'm going to have to call Lego up and tell them that those are ripped as well. My horse armor is cracked. My flags are ripped. Like, I'm going to need some replacement pieces up over here. You know? Lego.
To you. I'm Matt Smith from Alberta, and I have a credit score of 425.
Oh, he had a credit score for 425. Apparently that's a bragging rights. Dude, who gets up on the interweb, the World Wide Web, the interweb, the network of all, and starts saying, yeah, hey, I got a credit score of 650. I got a credit score of 425. God, nobody cares. This is the content we were looking for right here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's why. Delayed reaction. Damn. I'm off for no man's live here. Let's jump back to the live stream and chat. Nice, but cool saying hello to Taz. Big Nate, what's up? Entertainment, late night entertainment. I don't even know how I got here, to be honest. I don't even know how I got here. Nice. Hey. I'm kicking it. Do that stuff. This guy. I just thought of the song on the whim. gooder. What a gooder.
The midnight glances at the topless dancers, the gander freaks, cars packed with speakers, the cheese from the 40s and the chicks with beepers, the northern lights and the southern comfort, and those the matter with the veins of puncture, all the crackheads, the critics, the cynics, and all our heroes at the methadone clinics, all you bastards at the IRS, for the crooked cops and the cluttered desks, for the shots of jack, and the caps of meth, half pints of love, and the fists of stress, for the hookers all drinking out Hollywood, and for my hood to the world misunderstood. I said it's all good and it's all in fun. They get in the bed and try to love someone. For the time bombs ticking in the heads to hang, all the gangs getting money in the heads to bang bang. Wild Mustangs, the porno flicks, all my homies in the county and cell block 6. The bricks with the raining of eggs to cook, and the DB cool.
There's a piece missing somewhere down there. We'll find it. We'll find it later. I hope. Oh yeah, we will tune into some of Dog's favorite. We'll turn up the heat here and get some sick hit going on. Oh yeah. We'll try and catch that. Yeah, it's all fast. We'll get it going on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, I dropped another one. Damn. Dropping pieces sucks. Who turned on the furnace? Well, there it is up in here. What are you doing with that first turn on?
Wipe Out Your Debt is back.
What?
It's Nick from House of Cars. Most of you already know what the deal is, but let me break it down for you again. House of Cars is back and on a mission to wipe out your debt.
What's in this one? You just listen. Let's listen to. Boom. A very talented man, very talented artist that hits the right chord with me in a few songs for sure.
Day drags on, but no one to talk to. Promise to cherish every minute.
Didn't need that piece anyways. No.
So
It didn't matter.
it's hard getting up, morning without you. Started out rough, both learned to pull through. growing up with me, I was growing up with you. I would count your fingers, count your toes, make sure you were breathing, put my ear up to your nose. It's hard getting up in the morning without you. Heaven knows my heart back, or heaven better take me soon. Don't wanna see the sunrise or sleep under the cold dark moon. Heaven get my heart back, or heaven better take me soon. Don't wanna see the sun, sleep under the cold dark moon. Heaven get my heart back. I still am there, even though I lost you. Will there ever be a day I can walk back in your bedroom? 'Cause I know you're not in there, know you're not here, and I just can't hold back my tears. It's hard getting up in the morning without you. Heaven knows my heart back, well, heaven better take me soon. Don't wanna see the sunrise or sleep under the dark, cold moon. I'm begging heaven for my heart back. Oh, heaven better take me soon. Don't wanna see the sun or sleep under the dark, cold moon. I'm begging heaven for my heart back.
Probably one of the pieces I dropped to the floor earlier. Yeah, we'll do everything.
I should have believed everything you told me. You know I'm all up in my head again, but I don't mind. Yeah, you think that I ain't medicine? Well, get in line. I ain't never taken sedative. Sanity's only relative to the way that people treat you and how they think you should handle it. They say you're lucky if it skips your generation. Feeling all that gracious.
Never heard that one before.
A road to hell was paved with razor blades and violence.
Good thing there's some music going on, because I'll be right back. We're going to do a pee parade here.
I got no sense. I hope to find the change I need in life. I don't agree, but I still got somewhere to sleep at night. But I get evicted every time I think I feel alright.
Nope, actually I didn't. I ordered a couple sets. I did. I got a couple goodies going on there. Viking Chip, Galaxy Explorer, Noodle Shop. That castle will empty my bank account. And after just looking online, figuring out I can't order the pieces that I really, really, really wanted, I'll save more money. I'll actually be saving money.
I know you can't hear me, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You couldn't wait until I was at school, not at home. I was the one who had to find you. I'm number one. My it's too late in the day to start my morning. Here comes your warning. I got questions in the county important, like how did you get into that situation? Tell the truth. Was I part of the shit you hated? You flew the coop and I'm calling the foul. You came home to Bruce with and you chickened out. You did just like a nugget, brought me here, but they said fuck it. I feel like a nugget duckman, but you're the one that's the quack. You kept the face in public, brought me home so we can suffer. I want a different mother, but you're the one that I got. At least I got it honest, cause I'm crazy like my mama. At least I got it honest. At least I got it honest, cause I'm crazy like my mama. Mama said every day like this, right? She did the biggest risk. But she knew the world was so cold. Why would she leave me and do it alone? If my eyes, she didn't exist. Following in your footsteps, it's hard to resist. Cause the world now is so cold. Why would you leave me do it alone? Do it alone, do it alone. Why would you leave me do it alone? Do it alone, do it alone. Why would you leave me do it alone?
Stumbled across another beer. How lucky was that? How lucky was that? Okay, I did this piece. Oh, it's a catapult. Axel, what up, Axel? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, I got a phone, not Lego. Nice. What happened to the other phone, Doc? Did you drop it? It's never fun. I'm one of those guys, you know, I hate to say it. I hate buying technology. I hate buying new TVs and new phones. Computer's a necessity. The computer's a hub of entertainment, that's for sure. Especially when you got Good Morning Brickworld going on. Some assembly required. A couple of brickheads, you know, those 3 great shows, multi-personality shows up on there. The computer's a hub of entertainment, but other than that, I hate buying new technology. It's like just fucking money. So that's why I gotta ask Doc, what happened to the other phone? You drop it, run out of memory, you keep getting the death threats of upgrades, or what? If you don't upgrade right now. She was touching her face. She was sitting on my face. Sad. Those are the good ones, not mine. Come on, maybe I'm pretty look at that right now. There you go. Hate when Lego makes me look stupid on live stream. It's probably my own fault, but you know what I'm saying? I hate when it happens. Seven. Full bore here. What's that? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Yeah, you know, it's one of those nights I count twice. So. She was touching her face. Did I not see Dog take over the Sandcrawler live stream? You know, to be honest, Con, the last 10 days of work, I've just done nothing but work. And I'd be lucky to get a shower up in there and sleep. It's about what I did the last 8 to 10 days. Somewhere there, I almost forgot how long it was. So I will go back. Hashtag rewatch, gang. And rewatch all that greatness. That Sandcrawler, that's one epic build though, dog. That's one epic build. I feel though if Dog's getting up in there, something must have went wrong. He must have been pissed off or something. It's kind of funny. getting towards the end, people. We're getting towards the end. Yeah, Seth, rock that out, buddy. I hope I treat you kind and you do this for yourself. I knew that this day would finally arrive. I don't know how I'll make it, how will I ever survive? Do I take the gold flag out? I feel like I already took the gold flag out of this set. I'll also be pissed off right now because I'm missing another piece. I feel like I already took the gold flag out. Checking the drawer skis here just in case we got one kicking around. No. No. Go. Okay. Well, then we'll chalk that up as I took it out. Hopefully it wasn't this time. Alright, so we put this on top. Who else is looking uber forward to that castle set coming out August 3rd? Let me get my grubby little hands on that SOB. Come on. That's a set that I'd rub my grubby little hands all over that box. I'd be like, I'd stroke it a couple times, you know. Maybe like get my greasy chin up on there. Maybe give it a good rub down with my greasy chin. That's a box that it needs some love, that's for sure. Alright. Just gonna go on this side. That's some chest press here. How it's supposed to be. Sing your prayers to me. Crazy macro, not you. It's okay, you don't see it. Did you? Were you breaking? I missed that one. You're breaking? I missed that. That's funny. Just wrote a letter. Taz just did a drive-by. Thunderbox. Alright, I see the Thunderbox. Alright, some Thunderbox comments. I got a phone, not Lego. Thunderbox. Like you're spending money on the phone because you're in the Thunderbox all the time? Dog, dude, I'm a simple man. You gotta keep it simple, bro. Everything you just said was like, I missed your dad joke. I missed the dad joke. Watch. They held back to a few of the forcemen gifted promos in the stores. I'll be surprised. Just for the guys with the castle. Just for the guys with the castle. If I can get a castle and one more, it's all I need is one more. You know what? To be honest, I don't even care. I don't even need one more. I already got my Forceman gift with prizes mock already going. My gift with promo mock is in full-fledged. And I got one with my August 1st first purchases. So other than that, it's all good. I don't even care about anymore. I don't need any more.
Music video for his hit song "Good Time."
What do we need more for? We need more for.
How this come about?
Mayo needs more. That guy wants to get 4 of them, and I am super excited to see what he does with 4.
country. We're gonna bring back line dance.
I was a forceman gift with prizes.
I keep drinking till I'm sober now. I always stay.
The guy in here is really good. It's fine.
In the mood with my life, and I can't take this pain no more. Feels like I'm gonna fall to the floor. This got me hurting straight from the car, and I don't know what to do anymore.
That's quick.
I'm trying to drown the thoughts running through my mind, sipping heartbreak chase with moonshine, unhosted block laid on the table. Day by day, closer to fatal. This open Bible ain't saving me when it's covered all in this Hennessy. But I pick myself back up, prayed to God, no lick in my cup, held him back, pulled me out the flames, Lord on my side, breaking these chains. See, I never care what people think. Take my demons, pour them down the sink. How I see things now, it ain't the same. I'm back on track, you gon' know my name.
I got wasted cause I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. I got wasted.
Look, trying to drown in the bottle instead of this agony, sipping this bullet, escaping the tragedy. This is my strategy. Somebody passed it, we passed me a passage. I pass on the blasphemy. It's my anatomy. This is the way I release, the way I express when I'm sick of the grief. They listen to speak, couldn't just to preach, but you'd understand if you listen to me. I'm falling, and I can't get grounded. I go to the painless fountain. All these days that I can't keep count with pounding away, trying to break that mountain down, but I don't see a budging, so I blow 100% of the budget on something to numb the depression I'm stuck with and briefly be free of the world.
That's awesome. I delayed chat. I picked notes up from the best, you know. I watch the best and I take notes from them.
Another generation down, like bleach to a family tree.
My anatomy, this is the way I release, the way I express when I'm sick of the grief. They listen to speak, couldn't just to preach, but you'd understand if you listen to me. I'm falling, and I can't get grounded up. I go to the painless fountain. All these days that I can't keep count with pounding away, trying to break that mountain down, but I don't see a budget, so I blow 100% of the budget on something to numb the depression I'm stuck with and briefly be free of the world and its judgment.
I got wasted cause I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. I got wasted. Another generation down, like bleach to a family tree. She's telling me to pour it out. Stop drowning in fermented company. I gotta flush this trauma, enrich my cells. Stop this tainted sweat from trickling down. I gotta toss away this ancient hell and keep it far away from my dear child. I got wasted cause I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. I got wasted.
Yeah, dear alcohol, it's been a while now. There's a reason I put the bottle down. I'm better off when you're not around. All for the shot, but I shot it down. Since we broke it off, I've been going off. Shot glasses, I broke them off. Think clear like I know it all. So bottoms up, let's pour it off. Can't fuck with you, I had to get away. Can't fuck with you, I had to separate. You got me sick on my wedding day, but I can't take back yesterday. So why whine about it when it's not about to change a goddamn thing? Still, it's on my brain.
I got wasted cause I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. I got wasted.
I was drinking yesterday too. Poet shot of Jimmy B, march away the blues. Hard to stay in one spot, now I gotta move. Every day getting harder, knowing that you lose. I don't wanna be a basket case and leave a bad taste in anybody's mouth. My bad. I just wanna drink away all my pain today and smile in your
now
face.
let's see if it looks close.
It's a cold world that we live in. That's why every day I be sipping. This ain't the life I envision. I'm dying just to keep living. I got a problem. Only problem is I need help, but I can't quit. Some people say I ain't shit, but there's bold words from my head.
I got wasted cause I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. I got wasted.
Look, another day, I feel stressed out, feel like I'm gonna break down.
Man,
With the weight from the ball, go away now.
number
Put the
for
balls
receiving
on and
release.
try now. Try stand on my own, can't see clearly. Whoa, yeah, I'm feeling queasy. Alcohol flowing inside of me. I don't stop till that bottle is empty. Nah, one more, just one more now. Swear the ball is getting me down. I swear this is my last. I swear I'll shut it down. One more, just one more now. Swear the ball is getting me down. All I could do is swear it's my last. So I'm throwing on the ball, yeah, I'm shutting it down.
Oh, the Excelsior.
I can go
That night I got so wasted, faded. I don't know if I can take it. Flashback to my mind cause I blacked out. And I know that cause I keep replaying it. Yeah, I got up and my drink down, but when I'm stressed out feeling, see I can't take it. That's my heady draining. And I'll say it out now, but I stop complaining. I don't think that I'm someone that you recognize. Drugs on out, yeah, they're just the devil in disguise. Been through hell, made it out, don't know how I'm alive. Now I'm alive.
I got wasted.
I kind of want so just I can hear it.
Myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. Bad on my battles. I think I'm bad on myself. The cup is getting deeper. Drinking is harder to swallow. Time keeps ticking and I ain't got nothing to borrow. Do this drink, get released. It goes on and on. Hear that clink, just on memories. Got me feeling on another swing, round and round repeat. I'm getting off this time, off this ride.
I got wasted cause I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. I got wasted.
Alright, so we gotta take this apart. That's the next story for tonight, apparently.
Girl, I know I was wrong. Everything that you
1
said
hour
to me
live stream that
is
turned
with me
into
rent-free, 'cause I can
more
get
and more.
it out of my head.
Now, the reason why I want to take this bad boy apart, other than the fact that I put the stickers on it like an idiot, should have left the stickers off to save the sticker sheet. So I want to use all these tiles, slopes, or pieces within the blacktop. Actually, it's not even a mock anymore. It's actually a full-on landscape whale. And I want to take these back pieces for the mock within the underwater district. That's right. You gotta go back and look at the live stream. See the underwater district. That'd be good for the black but taking apart a mock like this or a build like this, what? That was easy. He's just came. That's no problem. Taking apart this bad boy, I mean, didn't it have like some flick fire missiles? How do we fire these? Dude, this is how you get stuff done in Chicago right here. Like, I can walk around downtown Chicago with this bad boy, no problem. Bet you no one would fuck with me in Chicago with this bad boy in my head. Dude, look at this. Yeah, how do I fire it though?
You're a state of man, my mama press kept me from falling.
Oh.
And I knew y'all ain't that
oh.
Figured I'd take a second and somebody needed to get rid. Now what am I supposed to do to deal with pain? Therapy is better me. Now I just gotta maintain. It's alright, that's confident. It was twice, but beyond that. Learn to love myself above all else. God, my I got wasted because I didn't want to deal with myself.
Well, I was easy too. Alright, well, if we can get a Cooking Cliff here
so I drink it then it's
through
whatever.
the morning, Cooking Cliff can send me a yo, hey, yo. Dude, Cooking Cliff, I will send you these mini dinos. If I can't get a Cooking Cliff, yo, hey, yo, within the next 10 minutes, these mini dinos are going to go into the castle free-range market lot. But if I get a Cooking Cliff, yo, hey, yo, within the next 10 minutes,
everybody get the bar on my first name, and the bartender knows what I want to drink. Double vodka crane, I keep drinking till I turn into a different man. But nowadays he looks so familiar, and I thought he was a friend, but real friends really only want to see you win. Tell me how I get so buzzed up, but I feel so down.
Sean, what up?
Everybody telling me to slow down. No, I need to quit completely.
Man,
I cannot let this drink defeat me. I don't want to hear the handcuffs go clink, clink, and end up in the cell where we share the same sink. Nah, more than ever, I need this to be over. Making this song, Dax. I'm finna get sober.
It's a little louder. Miss Bricks. Miss Bricks. Oh, that poor live stream that got served up that injustice. I hear you. Good to see you, Miss Bricks. Glad you're still doing well and you weren't reverberating from that last live stream, for sure.
So my whole family, I'm a clean man, so they can stop stressing and worrying about me, even though I know that I relapse.
Hey, man, if you guys got a hookup for Cook and Cliff, send them a message. You know, let them know. We got 3 mini dinos. They're either going to go into this epic Millhouse raid set, or they're going to get mailed to Cook and Cliff. Those are the options. We got the Craigster Brick Stage Pass saying, hey, Miss Briggs, good day, Lee. I think the Craig's just feeling a little bit sorrow for the same injustice that was served up on Lee's stream as I was. You know, like that was one epic stream for sure. Again, like, was I entertained? 100%. Was I legitimately offended? Yeah, well, maybe a little bit, you know, probably not that much, maybe a little bit. We'll wait, we got to stand up and walk those over. I can't believe I put the stickers on this set, like, horrible. Okay, how are we going to take it apart? Let's just try. We got to take it all apart. Let's just try it. All right, that was a good one. Oh, I like this. Oh, yeah, I like that. That was easy. I was like cleaning a squid right there. It just all came out. Oh, that's a pretty cool piece right there. Well, I'll use that for something later. Man, Sean, why are you up right now? I feel like you got the little ones. You're probably rocking off the little ones on a Tuesday morning. Sean's probably asking Macro. No, bro. Like, why the hell are you up right now? I just got off my stint to work, that's all. That'd be a cool Black Falcon Castle peak, I guess. It'd be cool if they had that kind of half shitty brick texture, though. Man, we almost got everyone from a couple of brickheads up in here. We had Max, we got Mad Max going on, we got Sean, we got Sleuth and Sean here with all the hookups. That's right, Sleuth and Sean. That's how we're gonna roll that one out. That's right, bro. We got Sleuth and Sean with all the hookups, man. Somehow Sleuth and Sean just gets Josh and H&R Productions from That Right Block showing up on this stream. My bad. Again, it's these new dentures I got. It's M&R Productions showing up. That's funny.
Gone in my head, fighting these demons inside of my bed. I drink till I'm drunk, don't remember what's in. The bottle ain't wrong, so I treat it like me. Never lied to me, I treat it just like I'm not others and drinking till thoughts are dead. Out of myself and say this is the last, but I always go back on what I said.
Dude, how do you even get Josh on your stream?
Tell my secrets in the song. Usually drinking, I'm out of myself and I don't want to be
Funny stuff. That's funny stuff.
God save me. Let me find my enemies. Put down the bottle, all I think about is
I like people on my streams too, but they can't be squares. I'd like a couple of brickheads up on the stream, but I can't have any squares up on the stream. I get annoyed with that stuff too quick, too fast.
Life is passing while I'm wasted on the floor. See, I've been drowning in a life without no passion. Coping with this dream, and I know it's tragic. I want to feel real life.
Boom.
I want some real kisses, feel a real touch. Find a
Real touch, feeling late night.
That's my witness. I'm so rough. I'm so
Can't leave taking apart sets. It's more work than it looks like. Man, it must be getting late night because we got Rich Brick Scene. What's up in the house? Cheers to that, man. Cheers to that. Other than crappy Xbox advertisement, I could play a quick clip. This is something I actually live by, to be honest. I might fart around quite a bit once or twice here or there on the YouTubes and joke around, but one thing that I actually legit live by. Not only do I want to work so hard that my signature one day becomes an autograph, but let's see if I can play it up here. I gotta look up in the screen here. It's gonna give me the swirls. Here you go, Brand. Alright, I got this. I got this. Don't pass out on camera. Okay, here we go. What is it? Minus that crappy Xbox.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
I really like that saying in life. I mean, at least that's how my life was served up. You know, I don't know about everyone else. And I guess if you're lucky enough to be a trust fund baby, good old trust fund babies, kudos to you, but that's not how my life was. So I really like that saying because that's exactly how life is. Dude, life don't care about nothing. It don't care about gay, straight, white, black, turquoise, no, transgender, LGBTQ, R2D2. Life don't care about none of that. Life is it's a funny game, man. Here I thought I was going to go for an hour, finish building the set. We'll be like 140 deep. We're about 140 deep. Just going off on the deep end. I love that saying because that's exactly how life is, man. You could eat a salad every day for the rest of your life. You know what? You still might get cancer. That's how life is. That's why you got to enjoy every moment, every time you can. Because you could eat a salad and run a marathon 3 times a year, a salad every day for the rest of your life. And you know what? You still might get sick and die. I've seen it. I've seen it. Have we seen? Let's get back into the comments here. Have we seen a yo clicking cliff yo? Jonas, what up? What up? Good to see you, buddy. Glad to see your deck being built because I too is building a deck. Hey guys, we got a couple more minutes. We got to get Cooking Cliff up in here. We got to get a yo Cliff yo because he wants these 3. Excuse me. As adventurous. He wants these 3 mini dinos. Jonas, good to see the deck, bro. I'm too building and backyard landscaping. You know what's expensive? People talking about Legos expensive. You know what's expensive? Anything to do with construction. Yeah. Shout out to Rich there. Brett Scene. He mentioned having to do some construction work, and construction ain't cheap, man. I myself got to do some construction work, and I'm not looking forward to it. I do the manual labor myself because I hate paying for manual labor when I can do it myself. Maybe that's kind of the narcissistic in me, so I like to think that I can do it quicker and better than the other guy, so I don't pay for manual labor. How did we get here? Wow. Look, we got some mini figures. I didn't even know those were in there. Taking apart the set's epic right now. Epic. Where did our beats go? Where did our controversial music about life choices go? Right. Take those, put those in the bin over here. Nice. Rich catching up with the Craigster. Right on, right on. Damn, apparently I just did that piece on the floor. Okay. Alright. Okay. Sort it out later. Jonas saying hi. Nice. What are you building? Well, I did build set 7187. I do not know what it's called. I feel like it was like maybe called Dragonite Breakout. We got old school prison breakout. Look, I dropped those pieces. Like a meathead, like a numbnuts. I dropped those pieces. Anyways. Really wish I did not stick the stickers on this set, but whatever. Look at that. Perfect wing piece. Perfect wing piece. Except for it has a stupid sticker on it. Damn it. Nice. We got her saying hello to the Craigster. Of course. His one and only partner in crime. I feel like Craigster and Rich, they're like probably each other's 24/7 alibis, you know? That's a good combo to have for sure, man. If you got a 24/7 alibi, I'd rock that out all day long. You got Jonas. Jonas is chiming in. Apparently he's a couple hours short of that side of the world, but he's close. He's close. I'd like to know what's the difference between Sweden and New Zealand and UK. The fact that you guys are chiming in right now means that I must be way out of line. Way out of line. Up way too late. One, I'm just super excited again for that castle. Two, I'm just super excited I don't have to really work tomorrow. And that's the problem is I've worked so much that I need to take probably 18 hours to wind down. I've worked so much lately in the heat. I get to this basement, it's all cold. It's all cold in my basement versus the 32 degrees. And I know I'm whining and crying because some of you guys had it a little bit worse. It was 38, 42 over there. So I know I'm just whining and crying, but you go from working 12, 13 hours in 30-degree heat, 32-degree heat Celsius. It's hard to fall asleep after, I hate sleep in general, but it's even harder. It's even harder to fall asleep. I'm starting to wonder where my music went, though. It just disappeared. Oh, where we at?
On my tongue burning every single reason I never should have put that kind of faith into another bottle. Take a shot until it smothers. Every little thought of you making me wanna vomit. Do it out of you, the dance like the proof that I got all the nasty.
Got so many empty beer cans over here. I gotta start checking them all, Got some half fulls over here.
I got wasted because I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get down until I feel alright. I got wasted.
1, 2, 3, last calls on me. Here I go again, trying to feel free. Even though I know that's not me anymore. To fall back is so easy, yeah. And I don't want to deal with life on life's terms. Just looking to cope and get by. But I open myself in the spirits.
That was a slight dribble action. That's okay, though. It's just cool starting your chin later. If you get a little drizzle on a hot day, it just means it's going to cool down your chest and your chin later.
I got wasted.
I do got Saturday shenanigans booked for next Saturday. Of course, makes sense, right? Next Saturday shenanigans. Anyone who has the castle, please reach out. I would love to have just a kosher, very cool, chill build sesh with the new castle going on. Anything castle related, actually. It could be not even the new castle. It could be just anything castle related. I'd love to have. It's not a build off by any means. It's just a cool, casual hangout while we embrace the new minifigures. While we embrace. Damn, what the fuck was I supposed to take this card? Oh, it's one of those streams, is it? Okay. We'll be one of those then. Oh. At what point do you stop and start sorting though? Whoa.
I cracked it open, then I tried to make it sorrows. Yeah, the time I let this borrow. If I can't do it, I'm a god. I feel it all tomorrow. I'll hear about it tomorrow. Yeah.
Right, throw it at me, bro. You gotta throw it at me. Right. I think that's where we're at. We'll have to maybe take a sneak peek and actually look at what I'm doing. Oh, shit. Oh.
Hey, I'm all alone in my feelings, crying for to heal the vision like pain. I told everyone I'm the lady, but my family thinks I'm insane. So I'm some real cute, getting pinned like a horseshoe. Blurry vision to the rear view.
Look at that. It's just folded. Oh, yeah. It's just falling apart now. Don't even stand a chance. Look at that. Just fit that. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Just decimated this Lego set. Just wrecked it. Now there's some Technic in here. We're going to have to pull apart here. We're going to have to take our time with this Technic. But we got to work cut out for us with this already. So we'll just keep. Okay, so do plates. Slopes. We'll just start these slopes for sure. Put those aside. I'm almost tempted to start taking stickers off. What do you guys think? Would you take stickers off of your pieces that you already put? Oh, bitch. Maybe you put stickers on? Or how does that work for all you guys? You do kitchens macro. I'm in the market for a new one. You live all the way up there in the Republic of Canada. Yeah, man. I do kitchens. I've done kitchens for the brother-in-law, sister-in-law. I can do high-end kitchens. I can do high-end kitchens for dirt cheap. I can do dirt cheap kitchens for even dirt cheap. I'm glad Rich, that you're checking out the profile pics here on Instagram. We got pictures for kitchens for days, for sure, man. Much appreciated. Hopefully it wasn't that damn water storm damage.
For myself, I should be ashamed. I got myself because I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts getting down till I feel alright. I got wasted. Yeah, trying to escape this life that I got dealt. I turned this bottle up. If you came for the sorry, I'm too gone. I guess you're out of luck. I feel alone. This last
man, I'm gonna be here for days sorting these pieces out. Holy shit. You're gonna have to fill this up by the 3rd. Holy shit. I can get that castle going on. Whoa. This is the best take a brick wall I've ever seen.
It's just a different day. I can't escape the pain. I grab a bottle, then I'm drinking again in the game. I cannot break the chain. It's all up in my brain. I take a glass, I look at it. I drink it, kiss me, say.
Oh, I flipped way wrong door. Well, that sucks.
But I got wasted.
Because I didn't want to deal with myself.
I feel like putting them in the proper spot right now, so fuck it.
I got wasted.
Lately I've been drinking things today. I had too many. Put the Red Bull with some Henny. Too much
man,
don't want to feel
parts
shit.
pieces.
Yeah.
So
I'm becoming someone I can't recognize. Feeling like I ran die. So I'm turning up the new stage. I don't give a damn about what you say.
I like these windows with the green inserts though. The dark blue with the nice bright green.
I got wasted because I didn't want to deal with myself tonight.
And more sticker pieces. I don't even want to put some of these pieces. 1x2s. How'd they work? There we go. Oh! That's how it's sketchy. B-Fab, what up, B-Fab? Good to see you, B-Fabulous. Dax, yeah, buddy. The highly controversial yet depressing yet highly lifting music of Dax. We're half these pieces going right last somewhere. I've never seen a 1x16 square. Impressive. It's impressive right there, right? Now, what do you guys think? Should I pull these stickers off, or how these stupid stickers work? Damn it. Can't believe I put those on in the first place. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Damn. Talk about pieces or showing up for days. Stand up right now. Now you can get her up top there. Boy.
Out of myself and I try to explain. Drink to forget and get how to maintain. If I feel good and I try to refrain, and I gotta admit that I'm drowning in pain. I don't wanna face it. I'd rather pull up and get wasted. Straight cause I'm trying to taste it. I don't my problems.
That was a chart. Oh, this one's a chart too. Oh,
why would I chase it? Love I hit when I face it. That bottle take me to places. I need to feel
what I'm feeling. My feelings, I feel like I'm trapped, so I sit to his face. Oh, another cone. Dropping more pieces on my pick and brick floor. Whoever looking for a piece, yeah, macro bricks up on the pick and brick floor. We probably got it going on. Yeah, we got knocking pieces over. Dude, you should be good. Look at all. Yeah. Johnny G was up. You know, I didn't think I'd be going this long, so let's oh. Broke my heart tonight, even though I had the proof. Had to block you out my life, don't wanna hear what's your excuse. Get me a bottle, I just need to sit dry myself in this liquor. I'm losing my grip, I get shot up the shots in my mind on a trip. Turn myself to the villain, I'm changing my script cause I tried so hard. But lately I this one, that's right. This is fun. I'm scarred, I'm wasted. I got wasted cause I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. I know it's there. No, I'm going to warn everyone. I'm not in 100% the best condition to hold a conversation. You know, because sorting pieces takes a lot of my mentality. But other than that, we're good to go. So I'm just going to drop this here in the chat. In case anyone's feeling a little rambunctious. In case anyone else is feeling a little gung-ho, you know what I'm saying? Gung-ho! Ah, yes.
I'm pacing with no patience, I'm about to blow it. But some pretty ain't pretty, so I crack down. I pick up another drink, put it back down. Instead of drinking, I'm thinking over drinking, I'm way too far.
Quick.
No, I can't do this on my own.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Just vibing, enjoying life. Okay, let me rephrase that. Not enjoying life, but I saw you were live, and I'm like, I can't go to work today. I don't have the energy, and so I called in and decided to watch your stream for a bit, and then I'm like, might as well pop in because I haven't really joined a lot of streams, recently. So
I feel you on that one. I mean, you got to find the energy within. But lately, to be honest, I haven't been vibing on that whole work, go home, gung ho gig either. So,
let me see something. The audio for you is really low on my end, so give me 1 sec. Let me try to up that. Okay, now I can hear you. That was on my end. Yeah. Oh, repeat what you said?
Work's been frustrating for me lately.
Yeah. No, I get that. I mean, work sometimes sucks. I think for me, my issue is like my job, like half the people like don't show up. And because it's a union job, they don't fire anyone, right? So like I used to be that guy that showed up all the time, and then the other people wouldn't show up, and then I have to work twice as hard, and that just annoyed me. So I'm like, well, if they're doing it, if I don't feel like it, I'm not going to show up. Now it's stupid financially because I'm broke as heck, but like I'm like, I don't know. I don't have the mental capacity right now with everything that's going on in life to like deal with any of it,
That's how I feel. It's just been enough is enough, and same thing. I wish I could be there more, but I don't want to be there anymore.
Life just sucks. Sometimes you just need a break.
100%.
Like for me, like I've had to like step away from like the Lego community recently because like I've been dealing with so many trolls like crazy. I usually wouldn't mention this because they're usually up watching every little thing that I do, but like it's not that the trolls are bothering me, it's the other people that like I'm like, dude, I'm not trolling you, and they're telling other people that I am trolling them, and like that's been annoying me, right? So I don't know. That's been a really huge stressor because I've been dealing with these trolls for 3 years. Like that's never been the issue because I've kind of gotten used to being harassed. I hate to say that. That sounds really bad. But like when people that you've never wronged are going to you and telling other people that like you've harassed them or you're making fake accounts or doing this or that, I'm like, dude, stop like self-projecting on me because you would be that stupid. I'm a 23-year-old adult,
100%.
So
I don't know because I've never had the issue of dealing with trolls.
Yeah. It's funny, but I was talking to a lawyer recently, and I'm just like, I'm not going to go after these trolls. I'm just going to go after the people that are going around telling other people I'm trolling. I'm just going to like throw out a bunch of cease and desist letters, and then if they keep going, then I'm suing them, I don't care that it's online. They're destroying my brand and my reputation. Even if they think somebody's me, I've reached out to every single person privately and tried to talk to them, show them proof, and a lot of people are stuck in that mindset. So I'm just going to start dropping cease and desist letters. So
that's crazy because I kind of get where you're feeling from. Like when I'd never have to send like people I know a letter that it is me.
Yeah,
I think I'd have to send a couple of cease and desist letters to people who are faking it. But usually, I just show up on camera and be like, dude, this is what I do. You're either gonna know me or you ain't gonna know me. You're gonna like me or you ain't gonna like me.
Yeah, and I think that for me, it's not even like don't get me wrong, I don't mind people not liking me or thinking some way, but like when you're telling other people something that's not true, and I've already offered you every like bit of evidence about something, I think that it's just time that I just take it legal. I can't be the good guy for so long. Like I've been the good guy for 3 years, being like, hey guys, it's not me. I'm telling you it's not me. You see what I'm going through. See the harassment on my side. See all the things that are going on with me. And just because somebody comes in your chat with my real name, because even on like social media, I wasn't using my real name, but the trolls revealed my real name, and then the guys are like, oh yeah, BFAB, it says your real name. It's clearly you. And I'm like, you guys can't be that stupid, can you? But I've reached out to every person, and none of them are willing to listen, even though I've provided so much proof. And so I'm just like, I'm just going to drop cease and desist letters. Like, I've talked to a lawyer, and the lawyer said it's going to be more difficult because they don't live in the same state as me. But it, like he said, it can be done. I'll have to go through like federal court and stuff. And I've talked to the lawyer, and he'll charge me $350 per cease and desist letter, and I'm just going to go all out on it. So.
Oh, what a pain in the ass, man. Sorry to
Yeah,
hear that.
no, it's annoying, but it's like I can't like these guys are slandering my name, and it's like, yeah, these trolls, these kids will never stop. Like when I thought that I'd found a solution, they only upped their ante. Like I called the father of one of the kids because I had gotten the number 2 years ago when another family member reached out. So I called the dad to talk to the dad, and he said he didn't care. And then his kids said that I was trolling them, and I'm like, dude, I'm 23, your kid's 12. I'm not trolling your kids. And then instead they started doing a lot more. They only upped the ante of like harassing me. So like that's one reason like I can't join stream. Like I was talking to a few people like, dude, I can't join streams unless I'm mod on the channel, and I just don't care to join streams really that much anymore because of everything that's going on. Like if I like you, you're a target. If I hate you, you're a target. I'm just like, it's hard to win.
Yeah, it is, man. It's hard to win in this world, but you know what? I wish more people would harass me down.
You said you wish they'd harass you?
Oh, I'd have so much fun with that stuff. All these little.
I think that like for me, like when they were pretending to be me and like harassing people, like I think that's different than like for me. It's like they've doxed my address, they've doxed my phone number. Like that's like my issue. And that's one thing that annoys me, like how easy it is just to like if you know someone's name in the state, you can get all the information.
Yeah, that's the crazy part of it. Is that part I'd be a little bit annoyed with, but at the same time, same with my home address. I try and keep it under wrap, but if someone's going to show up at my house, I mean, that's their problem, not mine.
Yeah.
Also, and you're a person too. Like you're kind of on the go all the time, so damn, who cares if they show up at your house? You're probably not even there.
I think for me though, like luckily where I'm at, it's a very safe area. But I'm just like, you never know how somebody can take something and escalate it, right? They have your phone number, they have your family's addresses and names and phone numbers, and it's like, how far can they escalate the situation? Also, yes, T-Mog, you can click on the link. Macro dropped in there if anybody wanted to join.
Yeah, Jacob.
Sorry.
No, sorry, I was throwing pieces at myself here.
Are you building the Lego Movie 2 Fist set? I don't even know the name. Is that what you're building?
I'm taking it apart. Good eye, dog. Good eye. I'm taking it apart. Or trying to.
Need space, or you just got sick of the set?
I got sick of the set, and I want the pieces from it for the castle mock. So.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
That's where it's at. Yeah, man. No, I don't have too many people harass me, and I fully invite people. I mean, if you know my home address, you want to come to my house. And see my I mean,
you might regret it. I just, for me, it was like, harass me. That is what it is. Harass other people as me. I don't like that, but like when it came to family, I think that's where like it crossed the line. Like my brothers, and his wife, they've been harassing them too. Like that pisses me off.
Well, it pisses you off, but those people aren't Lego YouTube community people. They're like the childish, random internet people, right?
Yeah.
The YouTube community ain't gonna go around and tease you or bug you or annoy you too much, right?
Yeah.
It's just some random little kid who has some trouble with a difference of opinion.
Yeah, no, I think that for me, it's like when like these trolls would come in streams and I'd clap back, like that made me, anyone that like clapped back like 2-3 years ago has been harassed since this day. And I was one of the people that actually clapped back. Like I still remember the trolls came in Brick Hive stream, like, dude, I want to drop kick these mother truckers, or and made it worse on me, because I'm very vocal. If I have an opinion, I'm just not going to ignore it. I'm just going to say what I think. And it's backfired. Like, I wouldn't be surprised right now if the trolls were watching this and decided to like pop in somebody's stream that I don't like and say exactly what I said. And that's why I told people, like, I'm not in a lot of streams. If I'm not mod and there's somebody commenting and it sounds like me, it's probably not me. So it's been fun. And see, Johnny G said they are just kids beef out. Yeah, Johnny G, but we have to consider, dude, they're doxing personal information. It's not as simple as you think. And then they're impersonating people as me and harassing people. So what I used to do back in the day, and this was when I'd say the Lego community was more pure and stuff. I used to go to Lego and live and just chat with random like Lego YouTubers, like anyone. And so these kids or adults would freak out knowing that I was in their chats, right? Be like, oh my goodness, BFAB's here. And I used to do that, and I used to like promote people. I can't do that anymore. But if I promote you or if I join your stream, somebody could come in there exactly looking like me and then harass you. I remember I was watching a stream, and some kid came in as me and told the kid that he had the worst, crappiest stream and he should give up on streaming. Now, luckily, that same stream I was watching, and I just turned it on, and I immediately jumped in there, and I'm like, this might sound weird to you, but I was never on your stream until now. Keep going, never give up. And the kid was like confused, but you could tell he was hurt. He had thought that like somebody came in the stream and like told him he was a crappy streamer and to give up. So like that type of stuff, like I can't do that anymore. Like for me, it's like I've always been about the community and helping people. And I can't do that anymore without them becoming a target. So that sucks.
BFAB, that's the only reason why I have you on the stream is so that I can become a target. Because if you're on here and people want to harass me, I was like, sign me up. Gotta give a shout out to Jacob here, sitting in the green room.
Hello.
A late night, Jacob. You up late night, aren't you, buddy?
I went to bed really early, and I just woke up like maybe 10 minutes ago.
Hey.
Nice.
Everyone's sleep pattern's messed up.
Yeah, exactly. The fucked up part is I got up at 5 this morning. And then I went and worked in the heat all night or all day. Like I was working in the heat till I worked from about 6 till 6.
That's crazy. Dang. I was about to say I woke up to go to work today, but after yesterday, it was like we had like a heat wave warning with how hot it was. I woke up covered in just sweat, and then I'm just like, dude, I don't feel like doing, like it's cooled down today, but I'm just like I don't want to move. I just don't care,
Exactly, 100%.
And like since my job is a union job, like it's hard to get fired. It sounds really screwed up, but like half the people don't show up, so I'm just like, do I feel bad? I'm like, I usually would, but I'm just like, I don't have it in me to actually do anything, so.
Oh, and it's that hot they can't even expect you to do anything. Like, how are you supposed to function down?
I think it's abusive, though, like in like certain work environments, especially like for me, without saying what I do, like there's no AC where I work, and so it's a living hell during certain days.
Likewise, for sure, yeah.
I'm like, I think that should be illegal to not have AC in a hot work environment.
Should be hella illegal. Damn right, dude. I about died twice today.
I don't understand why people expect us to like work in that type of weather,
While they sit in an air-conditioned office. Damn right.
So Macro, how's your life? I haven't really been on a lot of your streams since like Chicago because I haven't really joined any streams, Or when I say any, that's a lot. I've been on a couple streams, but not a lot,
BFAB, honestly, likewise, after Chicago, it got super busy for work and life with me, so I haven't been watching as much as I'd like to on YouTube, but I wish I could throw back to Chicago and hang out again, man.
I was about to say, it was lovely hanging out with you at Chicago. I keep telling everyone, I'm like, I left Chicago, and I'm like, Macro is one of the coolest people, most real person that I met, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, likewise, I appreciate it. But it's just fun. It's just fun hanging out. Whether you went out to grab a burger or sit in the lobby and bullshit, it's just good times, man. I can't wait.
Getting drunk with Macro guys is the best.
Yeah, man.
I feel like other than like myself, Macro always had alcohol.
Yeah, I got called out a few times for walking around mid-morning with a couple bottles of beer in my pocket, for sure.
I was about to say, but you were chill about it, and luckily the organizer was like, dude, I don't care if you do whatever you do, as long as it's not like public days, you know?
No, you just gotta tell them, hey, you know, if you're drunk acting like an asshole, just like anywhere in the world, you're gonna get kicked out for acting like an asshole. And he's like, yeah, I appreciate that. Have fun. If you act like an asshole, I'm kicking you out. You know, and it was an honest conversation for sure.
Yeah, and I think that people should be able to drink, you know, as long as you're responsible with it, you know?
Oh, exactly. Now, you're not. When we drink, we're in it for ourselves, right?
Yeah.
We're not bugging other people. We're not harassing other people. We're just thinking about our own thoughts or whatever the hell you want to call it, and that's why we drink. But we're doing it for ourselves. We're not being a public nuisance by any means.
I was about to say, I know, like, in Chicago, like, I still remember when one of the Lego Master girls ran up to me and was like, I'm being, like, harassed by, like, this drunk creep, or my friend's being harassed by this drunk creep, I need to hide. And I'm like, dude, I could never fathom harassing a female drunk. Like, I just don't I would never do that in real life. I would never do that drunk, you know? Like, I just can't fathom that. So I felt bad because they actually seemed genuinely scared, you know?
Shit.
Damn, that's how you get into trouble. That's right.
Yeah, no, and it pisses me off too because I'm just like, hey, do you want me to do anything? Do you need me to stop this guy? Because like, I'm a bigger guy, so I'm like, when I at least in like size, not in like height, but in size. So I'm just like, do you want me to like walk up to him or stop him or like intervene because like they seem scared? And she's like, no, I'm just gonna keep hiding. And that really pissed me off. Like, keep hiding? Are you like you have to? You're that scared that you have to hide from somebody, you know?
Yeah, you have to hide when B-Fab was just willing to break his teeth on you? Come on.
But I'm just like, that's not good. Like, we shouldn't make, like, women feel unsafe. And I know, like, both Macro and I, who do drink, we're always chill. We don't become, like, creepy. We just become fun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I've been married. I can't become creepy. I've been married. What up, Jake? Buddy?
Sorry?
Hope all is good. What do you get for your what do you guys get for your August 1st purchases?
Well, I got some stuff for free, enough to get that Forest Hideout promo. The only thing I've publicly revealed that I've gotten and built is this big boy.
Oh,
dang, that's a big boy.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that the Galaxy Explorer?
It is. Shout out to my Nana for helping me get my hands on this.
That's actually pretty damn big for that $129 it costs. Damn.
Honestly, here, let me hook up my other camera real quick here so that I can swap, so that I can show you what it looks like next to Benny's spaceship.
Yeah, that's what we want to see, the comparison. Benny's spaceship, no doubt about it.
Okay.
Well, fuck, that thing is way bigger. Damn.
Absolutely bigger, yeah. It's not the same length, but it's definitely got that girth to it, you know?
I know.
It's all about the girth, you know?
Yeah?
All the girls are like, yee. I'm kidding.
Yeah, they
are. No, the camera's acting up. Here, to switch back to this.
That's awesome. Wow. I like that. I like the little style of it, the colors, the combos, the wingspan, the technique of the wing. That's cool.
You don't have to have me on full screen the whole time.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, sounds good. This is not my stream. That's good. You guys gotta make sure you like and subscribe.
Exactly. It's all about the advertisement.
Exactly.
T-Mog 217. If you don't know about it, what are you doing with your life? Check it out.
I really love the landing gear feature though. Like how they use the Mario pieces makes it look really cool.
Oh, Mario pieces. What?
Yeah, the platform pieces. They have them in like a gray.
Damn. Well, it's a good thing that's going to be the first set that shows up in the mail for me because that's the first one I ordered way back when.
Oh, you're gonna love this set. I mean, like I had a fun time building it.
Nice. Well, and it's that big. Like that looks like a decent size now.
I kind of wish it would fit more minifigures because it like if maybe you could fit like maybe 3 more minifigures in it, but that's about it.
I wish it came with more minifigures in different colors.
Yeah. Well, I meant that. I mean, to be fair, it is paying homage to the original thing, which did come with 2 red and 2 white. So I'll give them a pass just because they paid homage to the original thing in that sense.
Hey, 2 red, 2 white, that's pretty good. I mean, if it came with 1 black, that'd even be even better, but 2 red, 2
Yeah.
white. Good.
I agree, because we haven't got the Black Spaceman remade in a long time.
We've only gotten the helmet, so it's entirely within the realm of possibility. Plus, we could get a gray one too recently, because the diver in a creator set, I think.
Lego could really expand on it. It seems like those classic space sets sell well when like it's a one-off thing. I don't know like if Lego ever brought back like classic space if it would do well, but bringing back like 1 set a year or bringing like a couple sets here and there, they seem to move pretty well. Like I know Benny's Space Squad sold really well when it first came out. I don't know if how well it did after a while, but like I remember the first like month or two you couldn't really get the set, and then like Benny's Spaceship was a really good seller. So I'm assuming this one will follow suit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd look on that, touching on what you said, Beef Up. I'd look into that on what that Mandalorian set sold. I take the average of Benny's Space Squad and the Mandalorian battle pack and see what the kind of average was.
Yeah.
100%. But it doesn't matter what it is. Like all those nostalgia factors, space, castle, Bionicle, like you're gonna drum up some extra cash for sure, no matter what you do.
I think it's kind of all like if it's a one-off thing, because like I think we've seen Lego in the past, like when they have like their one-off like castle sets, right? Like they don't seem to move. Oh, not one-off castle sets. When they have like their full-on wave, like I think their last full-on castle wave was like Nexo Knights, and Nexo Knights did very average, I think, in the States, if not below average. I know in like the UK or what, European countries, they said it did well, but I don't know how accurate that is, because Nexo Knights, they were supposed to have a third TV show wave, but according to people that worked on it, they didn't have funding because the sets didn't sell well. So, like, what Lego's telling us compared to people like that worked on the show, completely different, inaccurate information. I don't know. So that's kind of confusing. But like, I know the 2013 Castle Wave didn't do well. I still remember back in the day, like, you could get those sets for next to nothing on clearance, but they just weren't moving. You know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would have loved to have seen that final season at the very least. That sucks.
Yeah, I know. Like they're like, yeah, Lego didn't give us funding because the sets didn't sell well. So they have a lot of concept art going around, and the people that worked on the show like, well, this is how this was supposed to look, but Lego didn't give us our funding. So
shame, real shame. I
but
actually enjoyed that theme.
You know, I had very mixed opinions on Nexo Knights. It was so outlandish, not in a good or a bad way. I don't know. It's just random.
I might go back and rewatch it just to see if my memories match up today.
I tried to get into the show. I just couldn't, no matter how hard I tried.
It's like Ninjago, but with knights, and they just tell you to scan the shield almost like every episode.
The thing is that you could just go online and take a photo of the shield and then use it. That's what I used to do.
Exactly what I did with my DS. I would take a photo of my laptop and then just off of the DS. Actually, why did I bother with the DS then? Huh. I'm just realizing now, why did I bother with taking a picture of my DS if I could have just gone with the laptop? What do you figure out?
Damn.
Macro, you always have the best music, you know?
Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't care about the copyright claims.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. At least on streams, because like regarding streams, like you're not going to really make much money anyway, even if you were monetized. I know you are monetized, right, Macro? You're monetized. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that's exactly how I look at it. Like, what are they going to take the $1.25 from me for the music I play? I don't care.
Yeah, I was about to say, like on a stream, the value of ads aren't really that good anyway. So like, if you were to lose that money, you're not really missing out that much.
Yeah, not a big deal. And if it ever did pop off, like if you're live streaming your channel ever started getting crazy, dude, just turn off all the ads. Like turn off all the whatever, right?
Well, yeah, no, but I think that if your channel, let's say, had like hundreds of people watching your streams, right, and you were getting a bunch of donations and this and that, then like that's when you'd probably stop with the copyright music. But then like it'd probably be worth it to not play it. You know what I'm saying? But like we don't see a lot of Lego streams like pop off to that level really that often. So. Mhm.
Just ridiculous part a little bit. Mary Jane. Man, I can't wait for Brickworld Chicago next year.
Oh, I'm so hyped. Yeah. It was so fun this year.
Absolutely.
I would miss everyone. I wish that I would have been able to do more. So like maybe next year I'll try to get there like a day earlier just to like hang out with a bunch of people, try to like get everyone to come one day earlier so we could do more that isn't like convention based.
I might be down for that, depending on how things go.
Yeah, because like, you know, it was fun, but time went by so fast, you know?
Yeah.
Like get around Chicago a little bit more, go downtown and see some of the sights and the tours and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I was thinking like we all get there maybe like a day earlier or whatever, and then just like hang out like down in Chicago and do a bunch of fun stuff that have like nothing to do with the convention, you know? Because like I know like a lot of the time we were all like still hanging at the convention, but like if we even got there a day earlier, there's so much more we could do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think that's my plan. And then I think next year I'll also like book a room at the Renaissance and not have to worry about staying in Airbnb. Because like driving there and coming back every time, I think it was like 14-minute drive every single time, and I did that like 20 times. So
well, BFAB, you know, you had a free bed to stay in.
I just felt bad, man, but I know how expensive that is. Like, I didn't want to be that guy that, like again, that one day I do appreciate you letting me chill in your hotel. I didn't feel right about, like, staying there and then, you know, for free and, like, basically leeching off of you, know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel like that's right. That's why I left, you know? I just felt bad about that.
Oh, well, I appreciate it, but if I felt that way, dude, I would have shaken you down before we got into the hotel.
That's fair. I'm just like, dude, Macro's such a nice guy. I'm like, I feel even worse now. Okay, I'm just gonna go.
Oh, man, it's fun. We gotta talk and bullshit, and then, dude, it's just like a good moment. You know?
Oh, yeah, no, hanging with you was amazing. You're a really chill stand-up dude, and yeah, I was about to say, it was a lot of fun. We all need to hang out more during Chicago next year and just have more of like a concrete plan of things to do. I think that'd be really cool.
I need to visit all the Lego stores I didn't get the chance to visit.
That sounds dreadful.
When I went there, I just went with the flow. So just dropped that piece. I just went with the flow. So whatever this way went, that way. If we went to the mall, if we went out for dinner, if we went to the swimming pool, dude, I wasn't too picky about any kind of schedule or whatever was going on. I just want to meet people, talk to people, pull on the full interaction within the Lego brick itself and go from there. That's what I did.
I'd about to say that's what I really appreciate about you, Macro. You were just down with like everything, which is cool. You know, you want to hang out with people that are like down to like, yo, let's go here, let's go there. I wish that like I wouldn't have been in my feelings during Chicago, because during times I was like all like depressed, and then I'm like, I'm gonna, you know, I got really drunk, and then I ended up like booking myself a hotel in like a really like crap gangster hood area, to say the least, and that was a shit show. Like the cops were getting called, the fire department got called, like some guy was threatening a lady outside of there. So
Oh no.
Damn,
yeah.
Booking that hotel next year. What one was that?
What happened?
I'm gonna book that hotel next year.
It was like 10 minutes away. I forgot the name of the hotel, but I typed in like cheap hotels because like during Chicago I kind of got depressed one day, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go book a hotel because I was staying in the Airbnb. Like I don't really want to deal with anyone right now, so I booked myself a really crappy hotel, and like literally within like the first like 10 minutes of me being there, some lady walks up and's like, "Oh, this guy's threatening me," and I'm like, "Oh my God, this is like the area that we were in. Schaumburg is not a bad area, and even though like I was in a bad hotel, like this stuff I never witnessed when I even lived around that area a couple years ago, like 8 years ago, 9 years ago."
Mhm.
And the guy's like, the lady said, "This guy's threatening me. Call the police." And then all of a sudden the police come, and then like a minute later there's a couple arguing, and they call the cops over that. So literally there's two sets of police cars. And then the following maybe 2 days, I ended up getting depressed again and booking a hotel again. I don't know why, I just kept booking hotels. And then I went shopping to get food, and I come back and they're like, yeah, they're like, the elevators aren't working. I'm like, why? They're like, the fire department just came in, and I'm like, oh, this is the hotel from hell, you know?
Oh, you need to get that UV light. Then it'll be really a hotel from hell.
Whoa, Jacob, why you gotta talk like that? You don't want to see that shit.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say, I think
fascinating to see. How bad can it be?
I'm gonna say, I think the best thing about that hotel was, and that sounds really bad, I'm gonna phrase this poorly. The lady there was the best thing about the hotel. She was very sweet, just very like nice and down to earth. So, and I felt like I was the only normal one at that hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, I'm just like recalling stuff while even talking. There's a lady that was like throwing a fit. I remember I went to go do laundry at night, and the lady, because literally one lady running like the whole hotel, it seemed, and the lady was throwing a fit that there was nobody at the desk, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sick of this stuff, this and that." And she looked like she was on like some sort of drug, and I was like standing there just like waiting for like 10-15 minutes, waiting to get changed for my laundry. So that was fun.
I'm just looking at these two bills, and I just realized the lettering on the side of each bill, it's different. Like Benny's Space Squad, it's LL929, and then the Galaxy Explorer, it's LL928. I don't know.
I don't pay attention to small details. I barely pay attention to my own name.
Likewise.
I think I'm BFAB. I'm drunk 95% of the time, and it's sad.
Fair enough.
Well, it's not. I would say it's sad. I'd agree with the first half of that statement. I'm going to retract a little bit.
I'm about to say, I think that for me, like, I would love to try to go like 3 months without drinking, but if I don't drink, I start shaking. And so a lot of people, like, everyone that I talk to that tells me to stop drinking alcohol, I'm like, dude, if I don't drink alcohol, I will shake. And they're like, oh, it's okay, then fix it. It's wrong. And I'm like, dude, put yourself in other people's shoes for a second and be like, I don't always want to drink. Don't get me wrong. I don't, but I like drinking, but I don't want to be like so reliant on it that if I don't do it, I start shaking, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Shake, can't sleep, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, 100%. Like, a lot of people don't get that. Like, if I don't drink a little bit of alcohol, I can't function. I can't, like, mentally function. I can't do anything. So.
God, I'd like to wean myself off of it. I'm the same thing. If I don't drink, man, the next 2 days are gonna be fucking nasty.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit here and there, but eventually I'd like to just stop. It's not a good habit. In general, it's kind of a heavy habit.
I think it's fun for like a social gathering because like, don't get me wrong. Anytime I hang out with any of you guys, I'm going to be drinking and having fun. But like for me, like I look at it like when you become so reliant on it, it's bad. And also Craig says everyone that met up with you, Macro, had nothing but great things to say about you, which is not a surprise. One day it'll be cool to meet you in person. So you got praise from the Craigster.
Even from across the pond, much appreciated.
I was about to say, like, I think that one thing that I realized about Chicago, even for myself, I'm going to compliment myself for a second, even though we're giving Macro a compliment. I literally, like, 4 or 5 people, like, yo, BFAB, you're actually nice. You're not actually a douchebag. You're not a dick. And I'm like, you guys thought I was?
No, man, you were super kind, super chill, dude. You pointed me out before I found you, so it was extra cool.
I saw you and I'm like, oh, it's Macro. Like you stick out in a room because of how you dress, how you look, and that's a good thing. That's a compliment. So like you see this guy walking through the doors and we're like, yo, that's Macro. But it was a fun time. I think that one thing that I loved about Chicago is there was a couple people that like I've had falling outs with, like even though like the main one that I wanted to make amends with, I never got to, which was kind of unfortunate. But like 3 or 4 people that either didn't like me or I wronged or they felt like I wronged them, like we made amends. So that was like something that like I really like was grateful for. So
yeah. That's always good to hear.
Yeah, I mean, that's one reason I wanted to go to Chicago. I'm like, guys, a lot of people see me as BFAB, the douchey guy that makes jokes, and he has an edgy sense of humor, and he crosses the line sometimes. And I'm like, guys, yes, that is me online, but me in real life, yes, I do make those jokes, but I'm also, like, a super chill, socially awkward person that, like, I love to include everyone in everything and be kind to people, and, like, that's my goal in life. But a lot of people in LEGO community see me as my videos. They see me as that guy that will like, oh, this set sucks, screw this set or screw this designer. Like that's me, but that's a different form of me. I don't know how to explain it.
It's a persona.
Yeah. Well, it's just like I think it's a more amped up version of me because I'm passionate. So like when I'm negative about, let's say, a Lego set, I'm not negative about a person. It's about a Lego set, and a lot of people take that as me being like this negative douchebag guy. But like I think a lot of people also understand like when I was that nice chill guy, even though like I've always kind of been a drama guy according to people. No matter what I do, I always find myself in some sort of drama. I've always been kind to people. People just don't like to acknowledge the good you do. They like to acknowledge the bad. Like when I helped this YouTuber get to a certain goal, or when I, gave money to, when I bought kids without, that didn't have Christmas gifts, gifts, no one acknowledges that. No one takes that into, no one's like, oh, BFAB's a nice guy and did that. No one does that. People go, oh, BFAB, he's a dick. He said this on a stream once,
That BFAB's crazy one. He's a wild one.
And I think that, like, if I even look at my past, there's, like, jokes that, like, I used to make that I'm like, oh, shoot, that was messed up. But, you learn from that. There's certain things I won't joke about anymore, so.
But jokes are jokes, though. How offended can he be by a joke?
Yeah, but, like, cancel culture and everything, like, my whole logic about 3 years ago was I could make a joke. I could say anything I wanted as long as I was joking. And then, like, that destroyed so many friendships with me. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
True that.
I keep looking at these Spider-Man sets, BFAB, and I don't see the appeal. I really don't.
I think they could be great if the heads were different. I think the head works with Venom. Macro, you know what we're talking about, right? The new Spider-Man, like, buildable characters.
I do, yeah. I'm not into those, but I do what you're talking about.
Okay. I think the issue with them is the heads. What do you think, T-Mock and Macro?
I could see that, but it's also the posability of the joints, I feel. Like, it just... Using the joints where it just makes it so you can only do it up or down. I want full-on ball joints, where I can get some funky poses,
What's the price on those? Do we know?
Let me check and see if they're on Shop at Home.
If they're like $10-15, I'll buy them. But I don't. With the look of the head, I can't be attracted to that.
That's the only reason the only way those mechs should be built is with ball joints. Nowadays, come on.
No, they're not on Shop at Home yet.
I think Lego needs a better format for those because it's like they keep trying construction stuff and no one buys it. So it's like they haven't given up. It's like Lego's trying to make something that's not probably going to succeed.
I don't see a lot of people buying those Spider-Man sets. I could be absolutely wrong, but with the way it looks, and I could see them easily being like $80, and I don't know, but I wouldn't spend $80 on those.
I think Lego looks at it like, oh, it's Spider-Man, it's going to sell well, which could most likely be the case. Like, I don't know how well that Iron Man sold, but I saw like a lot of people like rebuilding it and mocking it up, and I've seen a lot of people buy like the set just to make an alternative version of it. And the alternative version that a fan created looks amazing. I'm going to still pick these up, but I try to buy everything Spider-Man related. Like, my goal is to own every single Spider-Man thing that Lego's ever made. So.
Hey guys.
Hey Mayo.
You're gonna go bankrupt trying to buy every Spider-Man set.
You know what's funny, Mayo? So, like, I recently kind of looked at, like, Comic-Con, like, the Comic-Con 2013 Spider-Man and, like, Spider-Girl.
Oh, don't tell me about those things.
Well, the funny thing is they're expensive, but they've literally, like, decreased, like, by half the value. So I'm like, this might be the perfect time to kind of jump into that. Most of the time, Comic-Con figs are just going up and up and up and up, and these have decreased by a decent amount. Now, I know I couldn't do it this year, but, like, maybe if I get a second job and I work a bunch, I'll go and try to get that stuff. But like, I don't know, I did sell my like collector and Captain America recently, and those figs are usually worth $1,000 a piece, and I don't know if rare stuff really appeals to me as much as I thought it did at one point. So
is the Deadpool duck still the most expensive?
No, Deadpool duck was not. So the most expensive, like, for like, are you saying in general for like Comic-Con figs? So like the most expensive was the 2013 Spider-Man. At one point, it was going for like $13,000, but I think I've seen that get cut in half.
Wait, $1,300 or $13,000?
$13,000. So,
oh my god.
That being said, so I looked at that, I don't know, a couple months ago, but I think right now there's one that's actually been like, it's half the value almost, which is crazy, right? I think one's going for $5-6 grand. So the value of those have dropped like crazy. Like, I still remember when Spider-Woman was going for $10-20 grand, and now you find some online for like $5,000. Yeah, there was a time, I don't know why, I think the sellers realized that like they can control the market, but no one will buy it. But like, it's good that those have decreased in value. But I still can't afford to drop $5,000 on a minifig,
So if you think that those sellers know that no one is buying it, then whatever selling platform they're selling on...
They were selling it on eBay. Last time I looked on eBay, but
eBay, well, surely there has to be something involved in the terms of service on eBay about that.
No, because on eBay, like, as long as you're not a new seller, you can literally sell anything for whatever price. It's all about the market, but I think the market has spoken because these minifigs have dropped down in value like crazy. Like, they have literally, the value has dropped in like I think Spider-Girl, you could get Spider-Woman, you could get for like $5 grand now, compared to like, if you would have looked like 6-7 months ago, I still remember looking at her for like $20 grand.
Okay, wow. Let's do a thought experiment, knowing that fact. Would you rather buy that San Diego Comic-Con Spider-Man for $5 grand? Mm-hmm. Would you rather buy either a new in-box sealed case of Series 1 for about $3 grand? Would you rather buy an old style UCS Millennium Falcon for $4,000 or a Mr. Gold for $3,500? I would choose any of those three.
Well, the funny thing is, the funny thing is, Mayo, Mr. Gold right now on average is going for $6 to $7 grand. So Mr. Gold is not $3,500 anymore. If you go on eBay, the cheapest one I can find right now is $6,000. So there's a $6,000 one, $7,000 one, and a $12,000 one. on eBay.
How did the value of Mr. Gold double in less than 5 years? That's amazing.
It's insane. That's why, like, so I mean, people know my story about me finding 3 Mr. Golds. My regret right now, I hate my life.
Yikes! If I want to get one off Bricklink, I'm gonna be forking out some damn cash.
I was about to say, because I mean, I think people know this. Like, years later, I bought a damaged one, but like, if I sold my damaged one right now, I think I could get an easy 2K on it. You know, but it hurts knowing that I sold 3 of them and I made $1,500. Right now, when I was a kid, $1,500 for something I spent $9 on total because the minifigs used to be $3 a piece. Knowing I made 1,500 as a kid, that was a lot. But now as an adult, knowing like each of them is going on the minimum for $6,000, knowing I could have made $18K, almost $20,000.
It's kind of like those same people that bought a Bitcoin for $10 and then sold it for $400. Now it's worth like 82,000 or something.
It's, life is crazy. I wish I would have listened to my parents. My parents were like, you're going to regret it one day. So the reason I ended up actually selling my Mr. Golds was back in the day, Brick Show made a video saying, like, the video was like, should you sell your Mr. Golds? But I sent them a photo. So back in the day, they did a video where somebody had found 2 Mr. Golds. And I had found 3. And, no one had believed me. And this was before I kind of started my channel. And I sent them all the photos and video proof that I had found 3. And then they made a video like 2 days later saying, like, should I sell my Mr. Gold? And in the video, he said yes. And I'm like, okay, let me sell 2 of them. I have 3. Let me sell 2 of them. And like 14-year-old me thought $400 was a lot of money for a $3 fig. And I remember my parents were like, don't sell them. And I'm like, no, it's okay. And then my last one I didn't end up selling till like 2 or 3 years later for like $800. And I thought I'd made out on that, but realized I was wrong. I didn't make out on any of these stuff. I lost. Oh, that hurts. No, I could have made $18K and I only made $1,500. That hurts.
Back in the days of the Brick Show, and probably BFAB's the only one here who'll know what I'm talking about. Did you make sure to put a watermark on that image?
I remember the Brick Show days, the good old days.
And the watermarks controversy.
Yeah, no, I mean, they got themselves. I like the Brick Show. I like the guys. They've always been really kind to me. But like, they got themselves terminated. Like, you can't So I remember when Series 18 came out, they had got the images, right? Leaked images with Lego's confidential logo on it, and the images actually look decent quality. And they photoshopped out the confidential images. The confidential logo, and you can
So you mean to tell me they literally doctored the watermark out of it?
Correct. Yep. And I still remember. Yeah, and I still remember because I was so pissed. Like, back in the day when they got terminated, I was like cheering, not because I was glad they got terminated, but because they didn't end up getting striked for that video until I don't think they actually got striked for that video, but I still remember I got striked for it, and like 20 other Lego YouTubers got striked, but Brick Show and like Jang never got striked for that.
Wow.
So that was the coverage of Series 18.
Of Series 18, but I know they lost their channel. I believe this is over a Harry Potter thing.
Yeah, I remember that because
it was Harry Potter. It was
wasn't it the leak for one of the GWPs?
I don't remember, but I think that they'd taken a photo. There was a photo taken in the background. There was like a leaked Harry Potter image, and they posted it.
Yeah.
The second thing that they got terminated for was they posted confidential images that literally had the huge watermark for the Porg. That got them a strike, and I don't remember their final strike.
I mean, how could they be that stupid to literally doctor out a watermark?
I think the issue, though, like back in the day, like you remember when, and I love Brian, so I'm not talking ill about him. When Brian Saviano took over, Brian's the reason that Brick Show lost their channel. He kind of like violated all these rules, but at that time, Jason and Steven really didn't care about their channel. And
I totally forgot that it was Brian who became the face of that channel for a while.
Yeah,
that's how forgettable, honestly, that whole time on their channel was.
I think that was just because they weren't passionate about it. I've met Brian in person. He's actually an entertaining guy. But I think
I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, people weren't willing to change that aspect. Like, even for me, when he first took over, I wasn't willing to accept that change, and most people aren't. It's like if you have a channel, if all of a sudden Macro, like, tomorrow decided he didn't want to do YouTube anymore, and he gave his channel to somebody else, the audience wouldn't adapt, you know? They're here for Macro, so.
Yeah, it's all about the face and name of the brand.
Yeah. Like, I still remember 2 years ago, I made a post saying that I wanted a new host for my channel, so like somebody else could take over for it, and I'd just do the editing, or they could do the editing, they could run the channel, and like I had a bunch of people like audition to become like a host for my channel, but then other people like I think 70% of the people said no, we don't want you to leave. So.
Mm-hmm.
And not to do a 180 on what you just said, but remember when the Brick Show finally got terminated for blatantly ignoring the watermarks, and then everyone was clowning on M&R Productions for over celebrating their demise?
Yeah, I mean, I still remember when Ryan ran up to me with a camera in 2018, and like, I never made the video. It's funny, but I called him out for it. He's like,
yeah, because wasn't that at Philly Brickfest?
No, it was at Brickworld, Chicago. Yeah, Brickworld, Chicago. So Ryan and Lego Buff Productions would run it with people that with a camera and be like, "Hey, what do you think about Brick Show got terminated?" And then like everyone said their thoughts. It's funny, he had interviewed me, but my part never made it in the actual film. So, but the thing is, like, don't get me wrong, they deserve to be terminated, but like we shouldn't like rejoice in others' demise, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why people were clowning on Ryan, and for you to say right now that apparently he denied that because apparently he didn't make the video in 2018. How could you not think a video that's being recorded is going to go up on social media?
I mean,
is not how would someone think that it's not going to go up on social media? I mean, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, no, like everyone that participated in the video knew what they were doing. They're not dumb. They're all adults, or most of them were adults.
They did, Bricks.
What I realized though is like Ryan has grown as a person, and I know like he would never do that now, and I respect like it's always good to see people grow as individuals, you know.
Because I know that. Well, I don't think T-Mog was active back then, but I know that BFAB, Macro, and myself have come a very long way since 2017.
I don't think I started really being active in the Lego sense until like 2020.
Macro, were you active in the Lego space in 2017, 2018?
I think he might have passed out.
Oh, that's why he's sitting there folding his hands.
I've been paying attention. He's been sitting there with that for a bit. So
or maybe his screen is frozen. Let's just hope for the best.
I was confused. I'm just like, is he frustrated? Is he?
No. He's literally put the thing over his face.
Oh, I love Macro. It's hilarious.
Oh, no, this is going to be a meme on the virtual news.
I could never
Earth calling Doc Samson.
Like, don't get me wrong, I get tired and I fall asleep, but I don't think I've ever fallen asleep sitting up.
That sucks. I feel so sorry for Macro. I feel so sorry for Macro.
Oh, I love it. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, damn.
Are you okay, buddy, Macro?
Are you okay?
Guys, I think we're taking over.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Macro?
Oh no. We're going to have to go through one of these again.
Oh no, I think it's too funny.
I just have too much respect to ever laugh at something like this.
It's not. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing with. Okay, I'm not laughing with him either. I'm
laughing for him.
See, that's why I have too much respect to laugh.
Oh no, I have respect. I love Macro. Like, the guy's great. I have respect for him. But falling asleep sitting up is not something like we can bully. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're making fun of him.
I literally watched 3 hours of TV after getting home from university, and I fell asleep on the couch for 1.5 hours.
I have fallen asleep on multiple streams. There are literally streams of me snoring, and I snore really loud. So, Craig said, what did he say? That's always the case. I sold the haunted house for $250 and I could have sold it for more if I kept it. But how long do you sit on stuff, sell when you need to? Yeah, no, I mean, that's fair. You can really never gauge the market sometimes. Like, sometimes, like, do you sell it now and make more money, or do you wait a couple years and you could risk breaking even? Like, for Lego, though, you don't usually lose. Also, Craig, why would you sell, like, the old haunted house Monster Fighters one? If that's the case, sir, you sold that. I'm disappointed. That was such a beautiful set.
And like Monster Fighters is not most people's favorite theme, but surprisingly, that haunted house is a lot of people's favorite set. Like,
I'm
people,
obsessed
like,
with
people
Monster
don't
Fighters.
like people don't necessarily like the Monster Fighters theme, but they like that set, and I'm not even sure most people know that that was a Monster Fighter set.
Yeah, well, because it was kind of detached from the rest of the wave. It came out a couple months after the initial wave. So. But
Yeah,
I think,
because you did a good video about that lore, I thought, BFab.
Yeah, no, so for my video, holy crap, I did so much research. I spent probably more time on research than I did the script, because Monster Fighters lore is insane, because, like, you're either getting information from, like, Lego magazines or books or, like, episodes. Like, that was such a long, like, research video, but I don't think I'm going to do, like, history videos again. Like, people were saying they like the history, like, recap style videos, but, like, they take way too long and they get really crappy views. So, like, it's not worth it for me. Like, I did my Atlantis one. That one I kind of threw together quickly, but people still liked it, and that's why I'm like, people like this one, because the like ratio was really high on that one. So I'm like, I guess people like that, and I didn't care for that video. I think it was one of my worst videos. Like, literally 2-3 days before I was going to drop the video, I basically scrapped the whole video. And then I had to go back and rewrite everything, and I still wasn't happy with it, but I'm like, I need to be consistent, so I'll put it out. And the like ratio on that video is so high. So I'm like, I guess people like that. And then some kid was like, you should do a Monster Fighters one. And I'm like, that's a great idea. I'm going to steal that idea. And I decided to use it, and that one bombed. But I think at the end of the day, it's like, you just got to try different things. So.
Yeah. And not every video is going to be a home run.
Yeah, no, and I'm just trying to get back in the algorithm, but, like, the last 2 weeks I've messed that up. Like, the Atlantis video, the Monster Fighter video that I was going to drop, I was posting every day at 3 to get back in the algorithm, every week at 3. The Monster Fighters video, my editing software ended up, like, crashing and then, like, getting all messed up, so that took an extra hour to get out there, so it was 4. And then my recent video, I got really drunk, and I set an alarm for it to come out at a certain time so I could just, like, put it public, but I blacked out and I didn't, like, wake up from the alarm. So then I ended up throwing that one out late, and, like, that affects, like, the whole algorithm one, so.
Yeah, because, like, because I upload at the same time every day, and I schedule it up to a week in advance. Sometimes I forget which settings I have, and so someone pointed out to me, hey, for some reason the comments are disabled, and I was like, oh crap, not this again.
Yeah, I don't get why YouTube does that. It's such a pain in
I
the
was gonna say,
ass.
I don't think I've ever had comments disabled, but I also have some really, like, messed up titles half the time, like, really clickbaity title. You won't believe who murdered who in the Lego community.
Oh my god.
Or who made their dumbest Lego purchase.
I hate those obvious clickbait titles.
I think that for me, I'm such in a weird space in the Lego community where, like, with how old my channel is and how long I've been doing this, like, my channel isn't, like, dead like a lot of other people's. Like, a lot of people who have the same sub count as me, they're pulling 20 views a video, they're pulling 50 views a video, right? For me, I can still pull basically 1,000 views per video on a low end, but I'm also not getting, like, crazy views. Like, back in December when I got back in the algorithm, like, and I was being consistent and dropping longer videos, like, you could see, like, my video had 30,000 views, 25k, 30,000, 16k, and then I messed up and started being inconsistent, and you'll just see it drop. Then it goes to 6k, then it goes back to my average views of 2k, and then it just keeps going down. So, like, I messed that up. I had such a perfect opportunity that I had figured out a way to get in the algorithm, and then I just wasn't dedicated enough to push myself to keep working hard and dropping that content and being consistent. Because once you're in the algorithm, when you're in the algorithm, you're getting like 80% of your views from recommendations. You got to keep going. You just got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And I wasn't dedicated or mentally in the headspace to continue to do that. I'm just like, cool, I got a taste of Lego fame, and now I just don't care anymore, which is a bad mindset to have.
Yeah, I know that I'm not. I know that I'm not in the algorithm because 80% of my views are coming from subscribers, so I'm not in the algorithm.
There's a time where I wasn't in it, like probably about a month or two ago, and then I got kind of back into it, but it's not like, so let's say 30% of my views are from the algorithm, right? 30-40% are now. But like at one point when I was like getting like 20-30,000 views a video back in December, my recommendations were like at 85% from recommendations, and I'm like, that's insane. But I just I'm still going to be on that grind. I'm not going to give up. I'm not really looking at numbers at this point. I'm just looking at like how I can push myself and how I can get back in the algorithm. So,
and also I could imagine that a lot of your view demographics are probably between the 18 to 25 and the 25 to 34 right now.
I think that
because I'm in the 35 to 44, that's why I don't get the numbers, because because it's like your numbers relative to your subscribers. You're the NBA and I'm Major League Baseball.
I think one thing, Maya, that you'd have to change to get more views, because it looks like your top content for your channel is your city updates, your city videos,
yeah,
right?
I've got to
Would
roll
that be
with
fair?
that. I've got to roll with that more, and I'm thinking about doing 2 per month, because that's clearly what people are interested in the most. And so I've gone ahead and deleted a bunch of the old stuff, and just to keep that on the record, just put that into compilations so no one forgets about it.
Yeah, and I think that like one thing that like you kind of have to branch out and do like current stuff, because a lot of the stuff you do is not current stuff, if you know what I'm saying. I think once you do that, I think that you'll get back in the algorithm, because like you could do live streaming till the day you die, but like live streaming is not going to get you subscribers or views.
No.
You know?
So I think I just got to go with where the market dictates I go with, and do more updates.
Yeah, you got to do that. You just got to hop on more like popular stuff. Like that's why, like, no matter like, I don't like doing news videos, but like example, I'll still do them to some extent, but in a different format, because I know that's popular. So even though like I have like my passion videos, like my crime stuff that I really like doing, the views on those are dog shit. But I enjoy making those. But then I also have to throw in a news video here and there, you know, to kind of keep up in the algorithm, because the subscribers don't care about those crime stories, it seems. So.
Yeah, because in 5 hours it's going to be midnight on the 3rd of August. So on the stroke of midnight, I'm going to go onto Lego.com, try to place my orders to get the GWP, and then I'll quickly throw together a video and do some editing, saying, "Hey, I got these sets and blah blah blah, and I'm gonna build them at blah blah blah."
Nice.
Because for those who don't know, I'm going to be buying 2 of the 90th anniversary castles, the Sanctum Sanctorum and the Galaxy Explorer. What really kind of bugs me with the Galaxy Explorer is since it's 180 in this country, it's going to be short of the 210 minimum for the threshold. So I'm going to have to cobble together another $30 set. So I think I might just buy some base plates.
Are you buying them all today? You said you're buying 2 copies today?
I'm gonna be well, because I found out I'm gonna be $30 short. with the Galaxy's Explorer, I'm going to be spending $1,800 on Lego in like 5 hours.
Hell yeah, Mayo, make that money. Also, Dead Brick says, just so we keep looking at the chat, Brick Sage Pass says you didn't want the Monster Fighter set. Disappointed in you. Do you regret it in the sense of like you missed the set or you still don't like it, but you regret not making more money? And then Dead Brick says, didn't Monster Fighters have controversy with some of the sets? Just saying, yeah, so a preacher or pope came out during the Monster Fighter era and said that the Monster Fighter sets are supporting like Satanism or something.
Oh yeah, I remember all of that stuff because they were like, a vampire wants to gather all the 6 stones to rule the world. That sounds like Satan.
Yeah. And so that was controversy back in the day. I think it's stupid to like overanalyze all that stuff. I think people just overreact to things like that's something like my mother would say. Like she is so religious where like she thinks everything's demonic.
And also latching onto that, if you have a vinyl record for Stairway to Heaven, go on an old stereo record player and rewind it, and you'll hear that they are worshipping Satan.
Well, T-Mog worships Satan, so he would know.
Like everyone remembers that old joke, just like how everyone remembers Y2K.
Yeah, no, we all worship Satan here.
I don't believe in any. I don't. The only high power I believe in is science, because and the way I think about it is, it's easier saying God is much quicker and easier to say than the universe.
I would
sorry to poke holes in anybody's logic.
No, I think that people here just want to hear about Lego. I don't think they care about our religions or science or whatever.
No. My religion is Lego, though.
Yeah, I love Lego, but I don't. But Macrobrick said a good thing about whether you're a Lego addict or not. On 3 episodes ago, on Some Assembly Required, I'm not addicted to Lego. I just buy it.
Talking about Some Assembly Required, I keep remembering Nick. I miss the guy a lot. Craig, you're a great replacement. I'm not saying that you weren't.
Who was?
But I miss the guy. I know it's sad seeing somebody that has still such a dedicated fan base, because even though he's gone, you see people commenting like, "Hey, are you okay? Are you coming back? When are you coming back?" And Nick just completely cold turkey quit Lego. He sold most of his Lego to High Tea Toys.
And he was Nick? I can't.
Brickinet.
Huh?
Brickinet?
Wait, didn't it? Wait, him.
Yeah. He basically sold all his Lego to High Tea Toys.
I think I've seen him, his channel.
Yeah, literally in a year he got over 10K subs, and then he applied to Land and Land's like, yeah, no, you don't really have an audience. And so that really, from what I heard, and again, I'm just repeating what I've heard, that really screwed with him. And so then he was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah, just like how apparently Brigzard doesn't have an audience. The difference water off a duck's back, because it's not like 2 out of the 4 people on this panel are members or anything. No.
I love Brixar. That guy has literally, Brixar is probably the reason in the Lego space that I'm still there.
Yeah, and apparently Lego thinks he doesn't have an audience.
I think Brixar's audience is very, and this is saying it in a nice way, but I think Brixar's audience is so unique and so different that
They're
Lego
fans of Major League Baseball, just like mine.
Well, no, I look at it like this. So Brixar does have an audience, but Brixar's audience is not what Lego's looking for. Lego's trying to market newer products, right? And
because Lego isn't marketing towards fans of Major League Baseball.
Well, it's the same thing that, like, why, like, they told Brick Attack the same thing. They said, Brick Attack, you don't have an audience. And it's not that, like, Brick Attack doesn't have an audience either. Brickstar doesn't have an audience. It's they're marketing to such a different group of people. They're not marketing the people that are buying the new sets. Like, Brickstar Channel is marketing to people who love vintage stuff or trains, and Brick Attack is marketing to people who like family stuff. But none of that's screaming, hey, I do Lego reviews. And that's what, like, Lego seems to want in LAN.
And also I don't think Lego would want to be in cahoots with someone who says never pay retail.
No, Lego doesn't care about that because a lot of these guys that like buy Lego, they're always getting deals. I think Lego, again, land is a marketing thing, and like I don't know how they would market Brickstar or Brick Attack, and I think that's why they haven't gotten in. Because again, like Brickstar does have an audience, but he's selling a vintage Lego set thing. He's not selling your newest stuff. He's not reviewing your newest stuff. So why would that benefit Lego? You know?
Yeah.
And I think he knows that.
Yeah, and that's why it's water off a duck's back.
I think no matter what, he's gonna always be successful in a sense. Like he's grown 3 successful YouTube channels. Like he knows what he's doing. So
yeah, because he knows what he's doing because he's been around long enough. I mean, he's people sometimes don't realize, but he's only 1 month older than me.
Like he made. I was gonna say Brickstar is way older.
Yeah, he made his channel in December of 2012. I made my channel in January 2013.
Yeah.
So some people when they see me, they're like, "Oh, why?" Oh, like this guy knows so much about vintage Lego. Wait, he's only 21 years old. Like I literally get that reaction by people thinking that I am in the age demographic of Major League Baseball, but I'm not.
No, I honestly I thought you were 40, but I've known who you were for a while.
Yeah,
I thought you were
because
like
because some people are like shocked, and it's just like I've grown an appreciation, and I started Lego because I inherited sets from the early 90s, so yeah, and also I've been in the business long enough to know what sets people gravitate to, and I go against the rough sometimes.
You are not the typical Lego fan. Yes, I agree.
No.
Also,
that's why if I ever applied to LAN and they rejected me, it'd be water off a duck's back.
Yeah, no, I mean that's fair. Also, Dead Brick, I'm gonna take a look at his comments, so we're engaging with the chat still, because that's what Mac would want, even though he's asleep. I'm kind of addicted to Lego, but I don't build a lot of sets, and I don't want to invest in Lego because Lego sets need to be built. Just kind of a hot take. I got into the Lego with Bionicle, but mainly Ninjago. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm in the same boat. I don't care for Bionicle, though, but, like, I don't build Lego sets either. I might build 1 or 2 Lego sets a year, and I have almost 200 sealed sets. I have over 700 open sets assembled that are now in baggies. I have a huge-ass collection, but I just don't have that drive to build Lego anymore. But I still love the content creation aspect of it, so.
I got into Bionicle at the tail end of Generation 1 because there were other people in primary elementary school who thought it was cool, so I wanted to jump on the bandwagon, and quickly I realized that it's a total piece of crap for the way I like to build, so I think my parents donated it to toy charities, and now I don't have any Bionicle.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever get into it. I have one Bionicle set from 2015. It's called the Protector of Ice. So.
Yeah, the only Bionicle sets that I'd want are the Hero Factory sets that have those bugs that if you push down on their backs, they.
Those are cool, like the minifig scale Hero Factory sets.
There's a spring in it, and then they jump up on you.
So
it's kind of like the same. It's kind of like the same force propulsion that you get with those weird power things that you get with some of the Marvel sets.
I
can't
would say
remember what they were called.
yeah, you're right. I was going to say when you said spring thing, it's not really a spring. You're right. It's more of like the force applied. It's like this plasticky like rubber thing where if you push down, you're applying pressure on the rubber and then it's launching back.
Yeah.
I have like I love those Hero Factory minifig scale sets. I have like 4 of them, and I'd love to go back and buy all of them, but they're expensive as heck.
I missed out on them, and like yeah, they're really expensive, and I feel bad that I never picked up even one of them.
I got them all 4 on clearance. I still remember I saw them and like, oh, I hate Hero Factory, I hate Bionicle, but I'm like, they're minifig scale, so I bought one, and then I ended up buying 3 others of them, and I'm like, these are so freaking cool. And then I'm like, I wish Bionicle was always like this. So like, I'm gonna go back one day and end up buying all of the minifig scale ones because those sets are a lot of fun. Playability, look wise, I love those. So those are from I believe Invasion from Below, I think it was called. So
yeah, and I remember
right.
seeing, like, when I used to see Lego ads on TV with the "Hey" person, I was like, I remember them them advertising Hero Factory, and I was like, isn't this just Bionicle redone? And at the same time, they were advertising the World Racers sets. If anyone remembers that
I
thing.
remember World Racers. Yep, I
And I
have
think
about
they
half
were
the sets.
advertising. I think they were also advertising the second wave of Atlantis and the 2011 City Police sets. And I was a sucker. I bought all of those sets except the mobile command base.
Good old days, World Racers. It was a good theme. I liked World Racers.
I just think that it didn't have the market that Racers had, and I think the reason why Racers had a superior market is because the tiny turbos was a similar scale to Hot Wheels.
I mean, I feel like the Racers market used to be something. I don't think it even exists anymore.
No.
But if you looked at like closer to the end of Racers, like the basic like cars in the plastic containers, they didn't really sell that well after a while. I know at first they sold really well, and then you just see like no one's buying them anymore. And I think that's why Racers went away for a while. And then they got Speed Champions, and it seems like Speed Champions is doing well, but for such a niche audience. It's targeting a brand new Lego audience that isn't maybe you and I. But it seems like clearly it's doing well, but it wouldn't have been around as long as it, was if it wasn't doing well,
Yeah, because people forget that Racers came out in 2003 and then it was discontinued in 2011. But there was there were so many design evolutions in those 8 years, because it was a theme that started out when Lego nearly went bankrupt, and then it ended at a time when the legal cases opened up between Lego and Greenpeace with their use of shell, and what were some of the Racers sets that were in 2011. They were stuffed with Ferrari, and who is the main fuel supplier of Ferrari racing teams all around the world? Shell.
Yeah, no, Shell is very controversial. I don't know.
And even to this day, after Greenpeace settled with after Lego settled with Greenpeace, I don't know why after the last I don't know why in that whole era why Lego made sets with the Shell license that weren't in combination with Ferrari, because if anyone remembers those Shell promotional sets that came out in 1998, those were supposed to be exclusive to the convenience stores at Shell service stations, but some of them weirdly were available on Lego Shop at Home, and those things lasted on Lego Shop at Home from 1998 to 2006. It's like, why would Lego tread into those waters when by the time those sets were finally discontinued on Lego Shop at Home, I still can't believe they lasted eight years online. It was like one of those sets that Lego just didn't have the guts to take out of their market, or they forgot that they were even being made. Octane was around for 14 years at that time. I don't know
but
why they
Octane
bothered
is
to spend the
fictional.
money on the Shell license when Octane was clearly the way to go.
Yeah, but back then it probably wasn't, because Octane is Lego's own made-up brand compared to,
Exactly,
Shell.
that
Shell had a
they
name.
don't have to pay licensing with, and the only necessary way Lego would even want to use Shell is if they made Ferrari sets, of which they made Ferrari sets all throughout the timeline of Lego races.
Yeah.
And they made that scale car in either 2001 or 2002 of one of the Ferrari Formula Ones. And they made licensed minifigures off of Michael Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello, Felipe Massa, and Kimi Raikkonen.
Yeah, I mean, I think that in general, like, Lego working with Shell is more of a benefit to them. Like you mentioned, why would they do it when they're paying license fee? Because Shell had a name back in the day. Everyone was using Shell gasoline. Now that's not really a thing anymore. At least I don't know any Shell stations near me, but maybe they still exist. That was popular.
They do. They do exist. It's just that there's so many. Is that not to get political, but there were so many new oil companies, particularly in the US, that started up during the Iraqi war.
Yeah, so because of, I don't know the exact reason, but like obviously Lego using their own brand Octane. Octane means nothing to anyone that isn't in the Lego space. There's no value to Octane. So
is it Octane? I always thought it was Octane.
Octane, however you say it.
Octane. See, I
I'm not trying to correct you. I just like,
I always get a smirk on my face when people say Octane.
But yeah, no, like that has no value to any of us that aren't in the Lego space. Like that's just a fact.
Yeah, and to prove that it has no value, my dad once confused the Octane logo with the old with the pre-2008 PepsiCo logo.
It does totally look like that.
PepsiCo, I think, spent $200 billion to revamp their logo into a worse logo.
Interesting.
Wow. See, I have so much nostalgia for that era because they came out of I think they avoided bankruptcy in 2003, and then there was the whole controversy with switching over from the regular greys to the bluish greys and the regular brown to the reddish brown. I think finally people who held on to the grudge about that, enough time has passed that they're like, it's not worth complaining about anymore. And now some of those people have come over to the light side and realized that, you know what, they actually have better structure to them. They don't fade as easier, and they look more bright. They don't look as dull as what they used to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just funny how time changes like that.
That's time for you. I mean,
and Cabbage Face Bricks is in the chat. Hey, Cabbage.
I said hi to him. I always say hi to my lovely, beautiful, bearded man, Cabbage Face. Cabbage Face is like, what? How dare you hit on me? Love the guy. He's great.
That Peach video just keeps popping off, man.
You're famous, T-Mog.
I mean, like, it was a calculated risk.
T-Mog wants us to bow to him.
See, I don't know why it took so long for Lego to come out with that Peach character.
because it's a system where they have one per year, and I wouldn't be surprised if next year we get Daisy or Wario or Luigi or one of those three. It's a way to keep people
didn't they
buying the
promise it?
sets.
Because didn't they promise it at the in the second round, in the second wave, but it took until wave 4 to finally get it.
Maybe there was a different figure plan, and they ended up finishing Peach earlier or something. I don't know.
It still kind of ticks me off. Not that I'm a Mario collector or anything, but Lego knows nowadays minifigs are the most popular part about a Lego set, and it just I just can't help putting up the shaking my head emoji to say, why didn't you make it minifigs? You know that you're only you know that you're only doing harm to the sales of your own product by not making the characters minifigs.
I think it all boils down to like the digital figures are working for them for now, and it's pushing their motive of like, oh, we want to do digital products. This works. It's working. Let's keep it going. And unless it absolutely starts to flop, we're gonna keep getting digital figures until it flops.
I was about to say that Super Mario set, I still remember for 3 or 4 months when it first came out, you could not find it anywhere. It kept selling out in like 3-4 months. Like you don't see Lego sets other than like the Friends set, the TV show one. I've never seen that happen with any other Lego set. So clearly there's a demand for like the digital figs. That being said, when I look at like the Mario sets or the suits, there's so many of them on clearance. So either they're overproducing and they're not, or they're just not selling.
I'll tell you they're over producing because it's not meeting it's not meeting the demand for those things.
Because I mean, like, to be fair, who's gonna want a Frog Mario compared to like Fire Mario?
I was about to say I have like 15 Mario sets. I hate to say it, but like 40 to 75% off. I never thought I would own like 15 Super Mario sets, but I actually hate the sets.
Do you at least have any of the starter courses though?
I have the Mario one, which is I haven't built yet, but I can't wait to kind of screw around with that. But like I've always found the digital figures intriguing. Like seeing how the technology works has always been intriguing to me. That being said, like I got mine for 40% off. I would have never paid like retail for it, even though I thought it was kind of a cool concept.
My biggest concern with the Mario sets is when they retire and the app is going bye-bye, you need to update Mario and Luigi. Because like I said, if like Peach is like the most recent thing and the theme on Peach, Peach already knows how to do all the Mario and Luigi stuff, essentially. It's like pre-programmed into her. But Mario and Luigi, you need to update them to use the up to Peach, and you can't do that without the app. So if it retires and you're like 50 years down the line, you're buying a Mario set, what's the freaking point?
I don't see Lego Mario like regarding like apps and technology going anywhere for like the next 5 years. I think we'll be good with that.
Yeah. See, and that kind of stuff, what you alluded to, that eventually the app's going to go away. That's just something that pisses me off. Is that Lego is so app dependent on their themes nowadays. It's like we don't need a freaking app with every new thing.
Yeah, but like what I've realized, and I share some of the similar mindset as you, but I also don't. Like I know like anything that Lego's dropped digitally recently has kind of failed. We have like Nexo Knights, we have Ultra Agents, all of the hidden side video, all have failed, and I think that Lego knows that they have to get with the times, but they just don't know how to do it successfully yet.
Yeah, because they're so scared about falling into obscurity with the rise of HD and 4K quality video games over the past 10 years that they're scared that kids are just going to stop buying Lego. And it's like, no, that's not true, because there are a bunch of kids who are trying to take a break from their own video games. And it's like, It's like there are some kids who somehow have been saved, and they don't want to play with video games. It's the same people. It's the same kids who are playing with Hot Wheels. They haven't been. Maybe it's that they can't afford the tech. Maybe it's that they can't afford the consoles for the video games. Maybe it's that market.
I mean, to be fair though, if you can afford Lego, I think you can afford video games.
Yeah,
I
but
think
I'm
if there's
talking
like a
about those
digital,
people that are one off and only buy only buy the small sets. They can't afford to drop they can't afford to drop $500 on whatever money the PlayStation 5 cost, and they can't afford to drop the $1,300 to get an iPhone 13. They can't afford that. They're not
I
going
think
to be
the
buying that
best
stuff.
instance in which Lego perfected digital any digital form of integration with their sets was Dimensions, because you got everybody picking up. Why? Because you only need the instructions. That's the only thing that's digital about it, really. I mean, like, yeah, if you have the game, you can use it in the game, but you got a pretty cool figure for like, and a decent sized build that you can look up the instructions for like $15 Canadian. That's not terrible, and a fun little display stand if you don't want to use it in the game.
Yeah, I would I would have to kind of disagree to an extent, because people that bought Dimensions for the Wii U, there was no way in hell they were gonna play after rage quitting after that crashing, and you'd always see those Dimensions fun packs at stores that sold stuff for $5 or less, people people either weren't interested in the game, or they were deliberately holding off their purchases to go on clearance. Unlike stuff with the Nintendo Switch, which I believe the Amiibos or something were in cahoots with. I think those Dimensions figures, comparing them with the Amiibos, is very comparable. The people who collected Amiibos also weren't just buying it to play the game; they were also buying it for their own collection. Just like how people that didn't play the Dimensions game still bought Dimensions figures, because the toy tags are fun display pieces to keep them up on. But I always heard more people rushing out to buy Amiibos than rushing out to buy the Dimensions figs. That's just what I heard.
Fair enough.
I still don't know why they made a Bart and Homer Simpson Dimensions. It was like they were clinging on to make the most of their license with Simpsons when 20th before Disney acquired 20th Century Fox. Because if you really think about it, Lego could go make a Simpsons set right now, and they wouldn't have to go through any legal
But the
challenges,
thing
because
is,
they're
would it
already in
sell?
cahoots with
Because I
Disney.
mean, yeah, the main stuff that's recognizable has already been made. So what's the point in making any more sets if the stuff's already been made? You know, like you got to give it some time for it to feel outdated, like really outdated, before you try and tackle it again. I I think is what their mindset is.
Yeah, and remember when they made the Homer Simpson and Krusty the Clown brickheads? That came out of left field.
Yeah, and I don't think that sold that well right away.
No, and it was that, and the Minecraft Steve brickheads that kind of angered a lot of people because they had ears, and Lego minifigs don't have ears. Like even the Minecraft figures themselves. You'd know this, T-Mod, because you've done a bunch of reviews on them. They don't have physically molded ears. I
No.
remember people complained about the Lego Elves sets because they had they had physically molded ears. It's like, how can you? But on the flip side, how can you not have an elf minifigure without their iconic ears? But people still complained about it because Lego minifigs don't have ears. And the same thing with the NBA sets in the early to mid 2000s. People complained about Lego doesn't do nose printing, so why do these guys have noses?
Fair enough.
It just makes me it just tickles me, the things that Lego fans will complain about, especially with the minifig. And now people are all up in arms because Lego, after all these decades, finally remembered that, oh, hang on, the minifig is their patent. They control the market. They don't want people getting a blank minifig torso and printing up their own ink on it that might be used to support a corporate or political campaign. So we're gonna strike down at anyone who trades or sells a custom minifig printing, and then people got all up in arms about that, and people are still up in arms about it.
I'm wondering, should we try and wake Mark? Because I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stay on the stream, and
Yeah, someone
I don't
should
want to
try
leave you
and
all alone to host it.
yeah,
But at the
someone
same
yeah, someone
time,
should try and wake up Mark, because he's been out for what, nearly an hour now.
I could try calling him, but I don't know if he's got his phone on him or not.
Because I haven't seen him moving.
He's been slowly slumping down, so
Actually, did I just hear him snoring?
here I am calling now.
He's moving. He's moving.
That might be a reflex. Oh, wait.
I think he's waking up.
Well, he's muted, so he might be hearing the phone.
What is that? I'm trying to look at it. I'm trying to look at the colors of that set. Looking at the wheels. Looks like there's trans blue bubble canopies or
Mark, you alright,
4x4
buddy? Give us a sign that you're alright.
I think he just readjusted his position.
Yeah. Well, I tried calling, and that's all we got as a response. I don't know if he's got it down there with him. I don't think so.
Hello, Josiah Von B. Yeah, MacBoo is asleep. I'm just trying to pick out what he. Oh, that was a jolt.
You good, Mark?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were muted on both cams.
Hello. Yeah, BFAB's gone.
Yeah, Mark, I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to hang on here because I'm starting to feel a little tired again. So I might end up popping off in a few minutes here. So in case you end up passing out again, I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, and Ingrid Wynn just got here too. Hey, Ingrid.
Good morning, everyone.
I can't figure out what set that. It's got some lime. It's got lime green and dark blue. Is that supposed to be one of the Lego Movie 2 sets?
Be.
Maybe.
It looks like the big fist or whatever.
Because I'm not sure that had those big wagon wheels. So maybe it's a rebrickable model.
No, I'm pretty sure they had them. Here, I'll look it up.
And it looks like he got the mills. He got the first half of the Spring Lanterns Festival on Mills. Not sure if the other half.
It's got to be that set because I see it. It's got the wagon things on the back.
Oh, really? It's got the wagon wheels on the back. I didn't know that. Yeah, Ingrid. You just missed a B-Fab getting on out of here.
It's a pretty cool set. $200 too. Wow, not bad.
I think it was originally 100. Yeah, I think it was 180 in the US. So only $20 more in Canada. Isn't the currency conversion I thought it was going to be? That's better than I expected.
Mm-hmm. I really would have liked it if you could have like put your fist actually in it and wear it like a gauntlet or whatever.
Yeah, because I got the Luke's Land Speeder back in May. No, that was a June. Sorry, that was $320 back then. On August 1st, it's now $370 in this country. Holy crap! That's the first instance I've seen of Lego raising their prices, and I'm like, oh, they're just gonna kill off a whole bunch of their market base.
To answer your question, Josiah, it is currently 4:09. So.
And it's 7:39 p.m. for me next.
Sorry, AM. I didn't say. My bad. I'll get that break, because I might be popping off in a few minutes here myself, because I'm starting to get the sleepies again. Even though I went to bed at like 6 p.m. something like that.
Yeah, I've been asleep for a while after I got home from university. I'm pretty tired. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pop on out of here too.
I could try spam. I don't know. Like, he's got his mic on and is able to hear us. So, Mark, you good? I mean, like, I could try waking up, but I don't want to sound like a jerk or whatever doing it, you know.
Yeah, because if he doesn't wake up, it'll just be an 8-hour stream, and then not Lego, and then YouTube will eventually end the stream on his behalf.
I'm trying to think.
Because that's happened before.
Here, okay. I have an idea. I have no idea if I have it in my room or not, but yes, I do. Okay, I can make this work. I might get in trouble for it, but you know. Okay, this is my attempt at a loud bang. Give me a second here. Failed. Okay. I don't remember how I did it. Basically, where you fill up a water bottle there and then just stomp on it.
Yeah, because back in high school, we'd always empty our juice boxes and then stamp, and then blow into it, and then stomp it to create a bang.
Oh, I got it to work, but I don't think it worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, let me go grab some firecrackers. Mark, if you can hear us, We're all wanting to head to bed. We don't want to leave you hanging.
Yeah, because I know that he'll wake up eventually, and if he doesn't wake up in the next 4 hours and 16 minutes, then YouTube will just end the live stream.
I mean, hey, it's good for him. People will be
Yeah,
watching.
because like I
wouldn't
wouldn't want to make anyone angry.
Yeah. I tried. I probably could do a lot more, but I just don't want to end up. It's like I don't know how Mark is when he's woken up. He could be like me, where I'm like really grumpy and I'll lash out at someone, you know.
Yeah, because I just know that if Doc Sampson sees this, then it's gonna go on the virtual news. So in case Doc Sampson comes back and watch, I'll just say, "Good morning, Brickworld."
Well, I think I'm probably gonna call it a night. Mark,
Yeah.
if you're watching this back or be able to hear us again, thank you for having me on. It's been a pleasure. And you guys in chat, keep being awesome. Make sure to leave a like on the stream. And if you're new to Mark's channel, you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. That way you're notified for Mark's future streams where he does some live builds and whatnot. Anyway, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.
Bye, T-Mog. And then there was me. I'm just gonna go see if someone is active on Instagram. How many people are watching right now? There's 5 people watching right now. Let me just try something myself. Yeah, I didn't hear anything on his end. Okay. Yeah, Josiah. I don't think Macro is going to be waking up for a little while now. So I wouldn't blame anyone if they head on out of here. But I can definitely hear a climate control device. In Macro's basement. There's a fan going or something. Well, I'd just like to say thank you everyone who's watched this live stream. I know that Macro Bricks will appreciate the watch time hours. Because for those who don't already know, Macro has recently got his first AdSense check. Because for those who don't know, you have to get to $100 worth of ad revenue before you can cash out your first check from YouTube. And he got that recently. So he'll be appreciative of everyone who's hung around this long. And he probably wouldn't blame any of you guys for moving on with your day. But before you decide to leave, don't forget to hit that like button so we can get his live stream up to 20 likes. Because I can't control what goes on with the cameras because I'm not the host, and this hasn't met the 8-hour streaming limit, so YouTube's not going to intervene for another 4 hours or so. what I'll do is, in case Macrobricks does wake up, I'll just mute my microphone. I'll go and put my iPhone 13 on charge. And if Macrobricks does wake up, I'll be there for him if he needs anyone to talk to or what have you. Because let me go to my iPhone 8 and see what time it is in Mountain Standard Time. It is 4:24 a.m. in Calgary right now. So if I see any new comments in the chat, I'll unmute myself, or when Macrobricks wakes up, hopefully in the next 4 hours before YouTube comes in and automatically, oh, he's waking up.
Oh yeah.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, on a Friday, on a Friday it's a short night. It's still a short night for me.
Yeah, because I was just about because I literally just said I was gonna mute myself until someone in the chat said something, or until you woke up. But I guess I spoke too soon. BFAB and T-Mog had to go to bed.
Well, I piped up. Well, to be honest, man, it was going to be a short stream. I was just going to get up in here and do a quick hour of cleaning, a quick live stream, but it turned into some good times. So a little bit more.
Yeah, because I would have come in earlier, but I was sleeping. I was sleeping at the start of the live stream.
You're looking for the red brick?
No, I was exhausted from university.
Yeah, true that.
And also, I went to Burger King, Hungry Jack's afterwards, and I stuffed myself. So I got tired, and I passed out unexpectedly on my own couch for 1.5 hours.
On your own. At least you did it on your own. But with that being said, to be honest, I mean, if people are calling my name and I'm falling asleep on camera, maybe I better shut her down till tomorrow morning.
Yeah. And go and get some more comfortable sleep somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. Besides upright in my computer chair, 100%. 100%. Well, good to see you, my friend, and hopefully things are turning up a little bit better. I know it's been a stressful week for you, but hopefully things are getting a bit better.
Yeah, because after class on Friday, I'm going to catch an Uber and go to the funeral. So there will probably be some tribute words on Saturday.
Right on. Well, university will keep you busy till then, so
I'll catch you next time. Have a good night's sleep.
Likewise, you too. Take care, all. Before everyone starts laughing too hard. It's funny. You guys.
I'm sure Doc Sampson will somehow put this on the virtual news.
Well, it's already there. It's funny. Where's that mouse cursor? There we go. Cheers.
Bye.